life worth living, making life like a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. The movies wasted life on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. The movies wasted life on a Friday night. Like a Friday night.
What up, Nitro? Lady Soul, we live in life. Quan.
Yo, we are live and right on time. What up, everybody? Steelers versus Baltimore Ravens. I'm your host, Nitro. You know what it is. AFC North Showdown. Did it for the AFC North crowd. Let's get dangerous. Oh! Yes! What's good, everybody? Let me go say good morning to everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever you want to say, wherever you at. Abdi, first in here, was good. King Blaze, you already know Abdi's game day, bro. Game day. We ready, bro. We ready. King Blaze, yes, sir. King Lee, what up? Jared, I see you, man. Say he in here, bro. Yo, Real Soul, Flock Nation, what up? Glad you're in here, Tierra Newman. Glad you're here with us. Thank you. Everyone got their blood pressure medicine ready? You know we do. K Beezy, what up, my bro? Glad to see you in here, man. Stacy, glad you're with us, madam. Nice to have you with us. All right, let's see. Hey, 100. Juan, what up? Let's go, bro. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. You hear it in the background. I'm ready. Zelle, what up? We ready, man. What up? We in here. We are in here. It's a beautiful day in Baltimore. Yes, sir. Let's go get this win. I think, listen, before we even start, because the game's about to start, right? I think that Lamar scores today. I think Lamar gets a rushing touchdown in this game. I also think that Kolar finds his way in for a touchdown also. Look for that. Also, just to let you guys know, those are my two little things that I think happen for this game. If you're watching the Browns game, I think Shadur, this is going to be one of his better games. Look for him to have anywhere between 225 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, I believe. If I had to pick, Harold Fannon's going to score for the Browns. And I'd also pick, what's his name? The other wide receiver. Not Jerry Jeudy, but the other one. I think it's the running back. Not Isaiah Bond. Is it Isaiah Bond? It's the fast one. I think he's going to score too. Ramsey, what up? But we should be, if we play this right, we should be ahead of the AFC North. And Zelly with the first donation of the day. Yes! $20 donation. Zelly, start it off hot. Let's go. Tell them linemen watch their feet. Hey, yo, I'm going to be real with you, Zell. On 100, if I see one of them step on Lamar, bro, I might go through the thing and have to see me. They might have to see this. They might have to see it. All right, here we go.
35-7. So
Kick off.
We go with the Steelers deferring off the top. Going to send the football down with Boswell.
Let's go. Kick off, baby.
Two teams right now kind of going in opposite directions, Tony. You got the Ravens have one.
Best Nation donation. You darn right. Jared with a $5 donation. Yes! Nitro, Kevin Wild defending Lamar Jackson, saying that the struggles of Lamar Jackson seem to have been overblown. Very much so. It's like he's not allowed to be hurt or anything. I'm actually shocked to them. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Big Nose, think he knows, always chatting. Mitchell got stuck immediately on the return, guys.
By Skoranek. So let's bring out Lamar Jackson. You just heard the update from Tracy down about Aaron Rodgers, his health. We had a visit with Lamar.
How far are y'all ahead of me?
Pretty optimistic, Tony, after going through a full practice on Friday. Got stepped on in practice on Wednesday, which set him down Thursday. But it's been kind of an ongoing thing all season.
Has not quite looked like himself. I mean, after these injuries, the hamstring, he's not been quite as explosive. Obviously, he's playing through stuff, but expect that to change at any moment. If all of a sudden early in this game you see him take off and beat someone in space, watch out.
He's going to throw right away.
Likely. Yes, sir. 8 yards.
Quarter after an opening play for about 7. And let's talk about Henry, who was such a force. Of course, his career is legendary, but last year against the Steelers, went over 150 in the last 2 matchups. They met 3 times, including the postseason.
And he was really the biggest difference.
King Lee, if we're not in the same state, it won't allow me to use it. Just to let you know that.
How to stop that run game, which means
2nd and 3.
sell out on that, use it.
Yeah, I'm at 2nd and 3 right now.
Here they give to Derrick.
Derrick Henry with a first down.
Out to the 41, finally brought down by Cam Hayward after another 7-yard play for the Ravens.
Paramount Plus, I have it, but it's not showing on it right now. It's doing the other ones, the other games.
Henry, this is where they got exposed last week in some of the inside zone and duo run game, and they cannot afford.
Y'all don't even understand it, and sharing it. Like if what's it called? If you don't have it in the same place, it won't allow you to.
Out of Oregon, who's out with a knee. Now Benton is going to be looked at here by including Mike Tomlin. We'll step aside.
Sucks to have to work on it.
See, like right now, my Paramount is for Miami and Jets because I'm in Florida. NFL Plus is the same thing. I have NFL Plus. Just let you guys know that. So just in case y'all be thinking it's da-da, bro, I have that stuff, bro. It's just the way it goes. They only show pretty much Tampa Bay and they show Miami. Jared with a $5 donation. Yes, Nitro Wild also called Nick right out, saying that he defends Mahomes for the same thing he bashes others like Lamar and Hurts for. It's nasty work. Hey, he's scared of them. That's why, bro. That's why. Y'all don't understand it, bro. Like, that's why it bothers them. Because, what Jalen Hurts beat him in the Super Bowl, and he never got over it. And Lamar, everybody already knows, has the same amount of MVPs as Mahomes. He should have more MVPs than Mahomes. That bothers Nick. So Nick goes after the people that he deems, once again, are, going against, the greatness of Patrick Mahomes in his eyes. And that's how he keeps things going there, bro. Abdi, yo, $5 donation. Yes! We seeing her donating. Let's go. Spread the love. Keep up the good. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Y'all don't even be understanding, bro. Being in Florida and watching Raven games is not easy. It is not easy at all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all be thinking, oh, it's okay. No, it's not, bro. This shouldn't be hard because there's nothing to watch it on. It'll be like nothing. All the other games and everything else that are playing, it'll do the stuff, but for ours, they don't show nothing. And you would think they would show this game on prime time. What up, Nick Love? What up? Glad you're here with us, man. Money Mike says a must win. You darn right. Black One Rob, what up? What up? Jacoby said 3rd and 6. All right, we back.
NFL on CBS is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Change for good. What up? What up? What up?
Bud Light. If you drink.
Everybody should be able to hear it, man. Stop doing all these commercials, man. I'm trying to get this thing dinged. That's another thing. I'm always trying to make sure that you guys can hear the sound. All right, here we go.
So we're back with Keanu Benton limping to the sideline. He got rolled up by one of his own players who was blocked into him. He's replaced by Y.A. Black on that defensive front. Here's a 1st and 10 for the Ravens. And again, plenty of room to get started and run down.
Yes!
For Derrick Henry.
Yes, Henry. Very nice run.
6-yard pickup. They've gone 7.
Right, 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup for Derrick Henry. We have 2nd and 4.
Last week, which is not a good sign for Pittsburgh. Just displacement up front.
Ty the artist. What up? What up? Hello.
Defensive line.
And just came to say hello.
And then you lose a guy that's a starter for you. You see Black now coming in, a rookie out of Iowa, drafted in the 5th round.
These guys cannot get moved out of there.
Here's a 2nd and 4. And this time T.J. Watt says, let me take care of some business here.
Yeah, I run the same.
Across and decks him for a loss of 2 and makes the play. Just what they needed.
Well, this is the difference. When you're not threatened by Lamar Jackson's legs, you can go right down that line and
You see what he just said? You see what he just said?
The explosive runs like he did early in the year and in years past. So that is a difference maker right there. Great job by T.J. Watt being prepared.
I haven't seen the catch yet.
Quarterback hits since 2017.
I'm about to see it now.
Approaching 250, most in the league. 3rd and 6. Ali is the running back. Rasheen Ali saw a lot of action against Cincinnati as they were playing catch-up.
77 jersey out of your mind.
Lamar going deep. He's got Flowers open, and he makes the catch.
Let's go!
What a play by Zay Flowers.
What a throw, bro. Let's go!
Goes for 30 yards. Chuck Clark was back there trying to defend, and they're hurrying to the line here. The Ravens.
He's in. Oh, the ball moved. I would challenge it, but you snap the ball if you're Baltimore.
There was a flag thrown. Man, it was right at the point of the snap, too. A challenge flag.
Man, get out there and get that thing off, bro.
Catch, and how about the aggressiveness right away with the inaccuracy issues? A little bit of Lamar we saw recently comes right out. Accurate both throws so far today.
Pittsburgh is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. The previous play is under further review.
The shin is down, but did he have control of the ball?
Yes, he had control of the ball.
Slipping a little bit there at the end. Did everything he could.
That's a catch, bro.
Right leg, the shin. Elbows out, though. We'll see.
That's a catch. That's a catch. What? If they rule it's not, bro, on Juco, whatever your name is, you're out of here, bro. Oh, thank you, KBZ. Thank you. Yeah, get him out of here. Thank you so much for that. Donovan, they'll overturn. Already know this song and dance with a $2 donation. No. Don't put that evil on me, DC. Yo, Best Nation donation, $2 donation. Thank you so much for that, Jonathan Carter. Nah, bro, he caught that, bro. He had possession. He had full possession. This is where the foolishness starts going. What's it called? Like, real talk. Yup, it's a catch, right? I knew it. Yes. You see how Lamar be throwing that ball? You see how he be throwing that ball? Anywhere. Any which way they want it, they can get it. I try to tell y'all, man, any which way they want it, they can get it, man. Any which way they want it, they can get it, man. I knew it was going to stand. It had to stand. That fool, it's no, we're going to challenge it. And then you're going to try to run out. He had to challenge it. He's like, let me hurry up and throw it. If I lose a timeout, I lose a timeout. But he wasn't about to just let that go. So we got it, though. They lost a timeout. Good for us. They lost a timeout. That's all that matters. They lost a timeout. That's all that matters, right? What a heck of a throw and catch. I don't understand how Zay slipped, though. Like, he kind of saw it and then slipped and then kept, but that's good concentration. He slipped, but he continued it. That's what we need to see. Just to let y'all know, right, I went to go check NFL Plus, right? Just to triple check to make sure they're not showing it, because I already checked and they're not. Look at that. Still, it won't even load. Just for y'all to understand where I be coming from, bro. So when you're down here in Florida, watching these games is not easy. Why can't the Ravens have the same schemes as the Bengals? That's what I'm saying, bro. They'll see what works. It's like, we're not doing that. Jug is nasty. Nasty. What do you mean 4th and 4? So we're going to get down all the way there and not get the...
By Zay Flowers.
Not enough movement of the ball, even though it just moves a little. Still saying he's kept control of it. What a
Let's
throw
go.
For Baltimore.
By the way, Benton has come back in after only missing 2 plays. Right up over the center heel lines. And here's T.J. Watt making another tackle down the line.
Come on!
Definitely read something on tape, Tony. He's made 2 plays just like that to snuff out Henry.
Well, last week he's going to go right down the line because you have pressure outside. Great timely safety blitz, bringing Peppers, so that way this time he can go right down the line because Peppers has the quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Why run a fade route to say, I'm not even there yet, but why do that and not give it to somebody that you know is a big body? Pause.
Here's a 2nd and 10. Mitchell is the running back and the ball carrier. Running behind his
That's a good run, Mitch. That's at least 5.
Will face a 3rd and about 4.
3rd and 4, nice. Okay. We got to score a touchdown. I don't trust this defense, bro. Again, I do not trust it. Just to let y'all know, I restarted it. Look, the NFL app will not even go. Just so you understand what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's very hard to watch it unless you're paying full outright for Sunday ticket. It's going to be very difficult for you to watch the game. I'll close it back. See? It won't even open NFL. And I paid for NFL Plus.
From the pocket, going to the end zone, and it's knocked away. He's trying to get Flowers. He's looking for a flag. Doesn't get one. That was coverage by Eccles.
Yo, show that throwing.
In the game last week against Buffalo.
It's going to be man-to-man. Flowers does a good job getting outside, but Eccles gets his head around perfectly, and that's great defense. And to get a guy to outside release, they had a chance there.
Zay's fast enough, but not big enough.
Because in the past, that's a fake quarterback keep.
Okay, they bring out the rookie from Arizona, Tyler Loop, 22 of 24 on the year. Perfect inside of 50. This is 36 yards. And the kick is good.
Yes! Good kick.
Little chorus for Loop as the Ravens.
Listen, let me say, they're doing that on purpose. Let's look. Okay. So, let me let y'all understand something, right? I know they watch tape. They're letting Watt do that. Lamar's going to keep one of those, and he's going to go for 50 yards. I'm calling it now. Lamar is going to keep one of those passes and run right past him. He's going to get for like 30, 40 yards, maybe even 50. Watch. I'm calling it from now. So when it happens, don't say, oh, Nitro, nah. That's this. It's called play setup. That's the only logical reason they would allow it to happen twice. They keep doing it. Then, what's his name might get another big. Okay, we're going to do it again. 4th time, maybe 5th time. Then, and then the 6th time, Lamar keeps it and goes up the side. Being real with you. I just think that's what's going to end up happening. Jonathan Carter with a $5 donation. That man sounded like DJ Khaled with another one. Clean house, another drive stall, because coaching staff doesn't know how to utilize their personnel effectively. Zay is not a 50-50 ball receiver. I'll agree with you on that 1,000%. That should not be going to Zay on that. That should not. And he's not even a guy that fights, that goes up and can just fight for the ball. To me, that's not his skill set. You want to throw that to DeAndre Hopkins. You want to throw that. I wouldn't even throw that to Bateman. The only 2 people I'm throwing that to is Isaiah Likely or DeAndre Hopkins, if you're on the Ravens. The only 2 guys. There's no other person on this team I'm throwing that to. None. I'd watch Mark Andrews when the ball go up in there, then it's time for him to go up. Then he slips, falls down, or something junk like that. He's looking, oh no. So yeah, I'm not throwing it to him either. What did you say? Said Nitro, Nick Wright's son, Demonez, has criticized Josh Allen so much that Nick Wright has said he's done criticizing Josh Allen because of the overtime criticism of him. Well, I guess when you live in the same house as somebody, I guess that can become annoying. Ramsey, the likely Diop, even Bateman would have a better chance. I wouldn't even give it to Bateman. Bateman don't fight for balls in the air. Pause. I need someone that's going to go fight for those balls. I mean, grab those balls, all hands. Pause. Big pause. I know what y'all going to say. Like Diop has very big hands, so when the ball hits his hands, it sticks. You want to have guys that have very big hands, large catch circumferences that, that they can reach out multiple ways to go make the play. Zay is not that. So, I'm just being real with you. What do you mean cook? They're kicking it off right now.
Luke connecting from 36 yards out. You got the 2 running backs back deep. Waiting the kick from Luke, and it only
Jared with a $5 donation. You already read it, bro. Yes! Jared, for the 5,000 donation. I literally read that.
Time Super Bowl MVP has gone 3 straight starts with less than 200 yards passing. He's feeling a little better, as Tracy reported. Softer cast on that left wrist. It was broken 2 weeks ago.
Fanning, you was right about it. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
On that left wrist. They're starting Adam Thielen. He's out there to begin. They just picked him off waivers by way of Minnesota.
That's like he's trying to say. People keep saying, oh, the defense is playing so much better. Like, bro, like guys are having career games against us.
Rodgers excited to have him here. Yep. And he's going deep. They have not had a deep ball in a month. And Metcalf makes the
They have had a deep ball in a month, but they got it against
downfield in the air.
us.
The entire month of November. In the first game in December, they go for the deep ball, and they connect for 55 yards.
Yes, October 26th. You're exactly right, Jim. And guess what? Can Aaron Rodgers still throw the ball? Yes. And they matched up on first down against Marlon Humphrey, who is playing better when he's inside. So they're going to use that against, they think, Baltimore and take their shots.
Yeah,
when they get
but they're allowed to. Zay's not allowed to.
Boy, what a way to silence that talk about the lack of any vertical game.
Told y'all, bro. Shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he pushed off, but they're allowed to.
This is why I was like, if you're a Steeler fan, I'd be a little bit excited. Got a little bit of hope, because as of last week, they didn't have the talent or ability outside to go win a Super Bowl. They made changes. You're going to see MVS, Valdez-Scantling out there, and Adam Thielen. They needed the size. They got it.
They backed them up 3 yards, 52 yards officially. Back to Metcalf. And Tiptoes got to second foot down for a gain of about 6.
And you're going to find when you go get these other receivers, Jim, you're not going to be able to double team.
Consider that 5 a gift, then like you deserve it. Shout out to you, Jared. Shout out to you.
In Seattle, just too many just intermediate short passes. But you'll get these free if you take shots.
I told y'all, man, this is what I'm worried about, bro. Like, this is...
Foot down. It goes to him the first 2 plays. He sits this one out. 2nd and 3. Warren is the running back. And unlike last week, Rodgers able to take the snap under center.
Yes.
Here's the toss to Warren. Running behind Washington and others. He's about a yard shy of the first. 3rd and 1 on the way. What a jolt, though.
Of course they got it, bro. That's gonna be making me mad, bro. 3rd and 1.
Getting these big receivers. You got Thielen. DK Metcalf is
They can go down the field, nice big pass. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Everyone's so big on this defense. Now, when they start getting attacked, it shows. Teams are not throwing crazy. When they start throwing against them, they start collapsing. So that's why I'm trying to tell everybody, oh, the defense is playing really well.
Humphrey is on him. 3rd and 1. Fade looking for Metcalf, and he's not able to pull it in. Humphrey got an arm in there to knock it loose. And let's see what they do. For a moment, and Boswell had stepped on the field with the field goal unit. Now they retreat to the sideline. They're going for it.
That's a perfectly thrown ball. It's just great job on offense all the way around, but textbook by Humphrey right there. Put the hand right in, and they're going for this.
Yes, they are. Big early decision here for Mike Tomlin.
He's not scared. He knows how important this 5-game series is.
4th and 1.
Under center was Hayward, and Connor Hayward able to plow ahead.
They got it.
For the first down, so they bring in the backup tight end, and Hayward able to deliver the push across for a 1st and goal situation.
Huge right there, and you saw the push. You could see just the amount of energy and commitment and the tush push here. Good job by Hayward getting out wide, and no one embraces challenges more than Mike Tomlin. He knows that the next
Told y'all, bro.
This season
Man, here come the foolishness.
But he'll have his team ready. You'll know that.
1st and goal with 3 tight ends from 2 yards out. Fake it to Jonnu. Bootleg. Rodgers looking. Being chased. Now lofts it. Long. Metcalf was in the area. He had Travis Jones kind of bearing down.
Yup, Rodgers scored.
Coming up.
Well, you'll see the fake, and right here, it's just an excellent job. See that hit by number 40, Buchanan? They were prepared for this. And at the top, that's really just a throwaway right there. Rodgers.
See what I be talking about, bro?
They tried to sneak it in.
2nd and goal.
goal.
Pass plays all have been targeted to Metcalf so far.
They're going to have another chance. Back shoulder fade.
They go Gainwell. Gainwell trying to scoot across. Right into
Nero, what up, what up? We in here, man.
He's a yard.
Bro, that don't be making me so mad with this team, bro.
It's a great play by Roquan to
So
start off the
mad.
blocking, get in there. He's starting to come on. Right here, you got to figure out through all that mess where the running back's going to go, where he's going to fit, and then bring it. Well done by Smith.
They back up the spot another half yard, so it's between the 1 and 2. This is fifth snap inside the 10.
And they're going big. That is extra tackle and a huge tight end who can block.
Warren, the running back. Warren, they fake it to him. Rodgers still has it. He's going to take off running for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers.
Yup, Aaron Rodgers gonna look like an MVP this game. Try to tell y'all.
Well, he can't throw. He can't run. Beats you on a 55-yard bomb and then runs it in for his first rush touchdown as a Steeler.
He needed some help, and he got it today. And right here, he shows off the wheels. And then he almost gives you the discount double check there. That's a huge drive. Just after last week and how it's looked recently to come out and be explosive and then to finish it with a touchdown.
Extra point. Boswell is good.
Told y'all, bro. This is why gets me mad. And people now it's like, all right, offense.
Little Steely Dan here. Metcalf on the receiving end of a Rodgers perfect pass, and then Aaron takes it home, his first touchdown in over 3 years.
his first rushing touchdown in 3 years, and guess who it's against? They haven't thrown a bomb for months. Guess who it's against? That's not Jared. I saw when he said that. That was a while ago too. That's what I'm saying. They just be talking to talk, bro. That's how I be. You jinx us with that Metcalf talk. I did. Listen, bro. I'm honest in my assessment of things, bro. Like, you know who you're supposed to bracket. They have two guys they throw to. Two. Metcalf and Washington. Why is he one-on-one with Marlon Humphrey? Why? You know Marlon Humphrey gets beat all the time deep. Everybody goes deep on that brother. Chase goes deep on him. T goes deep on him. Everybody goes deep on that man. Why are you still saying nah? You know they want to go deep. Keep trying to tell Funky almost said, keep trying to tell everybody that. Like, no. It's nasty work. Nasty work. Super nasty work. Exactly why I say and do what I say and do, bruh. Because ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. It's nasty. Nigel gone. What's it called? What did I say? What did I say? Pause. My could have got kicked the ball. My bad. I called it. My bad. Oh my God, I'm so tired of it, bro. So tired of it. So tired of it. Anything can, listen, I'm not giving up on this team this year because anything can happen this year. Anything.
Right through the playoffs with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Well, Aaron Rodgers now has as many rush touchdowns on the season as Lamar Jackson.
Thank you for going off, Jared. Thank you.
This is just the first or second game, right, of the season. It's not.
That's right.
14,
Come on, guys. Come on.
But how about the 8-play drive?
No, you'd have won a lot of money if you'd have predicted they'd have the same touchdowns through 14.
By the way, Aaron became the 6th quarterback all time to start a game in the NFL at the age of 42 or older. There have been 77 47 starts by a quarterback, 42 or over. 66 of them were by Tom Brady. Wow. And now Rodgers is in the books, and he takes an opening drive down for a touchdown.
Bro, look at that. Our special team is so trash.
Football, by the way. So that one meant a lot to him. All right, for Lamar now. Back to the Ravens. Been trying to deal with a lot of things. It looks like he's running low on the battery at times because he just hasn't been healthy.
Well, that's throughout his career right there. Can't be hit. And now he just looks a little bit banged up, which happens throughout your career.
Yeah, longest stretch of his career without a total touchdown. Look at this. I mean, he's not quite hurt as bad as it looks like right there, but that was some serious pain.
He's had to battle through it. Can't argue against his toughness.
Play action. Watt coming after him. He steps away from him. Now he takes off and slides down at the 31. Hayward just knocked the ball out of his hands for some reason.
He looks healthier to me right there.
You saw something, huh? You saw a flash?
I saw flashes of a little bit of explosiveness. Just his ability. Remember, you're going to have him drop back, play action. But right there, he's going to start and go. And his ability...
What is Rosengarten doing, man?
60 really fast. We've had to actually protect, I think, that hamstring as Hayward comes in, be like, you're not down, give me that ball. But I think that's a great sign for Baltimore. Because when he's on, he can run. Watch out.
2nd and 6. Henry collides with 3-4 Steelers, including Cam Hayward. Only picks up a yard. Now you got 3rd and 5.
This is ridiculous, bro.
Oh, you see Hayward right here. He's about the only one I saw inside who didn't get displaced consistent. He's got a double team, and he just splits it and basically disrupts and ends where there's no hole there, allowing time for the backside to get there. And he is still playing at such a high level at 36 years old. So impressive.
It's ridiculous, bro.
3rd and 5. Out of the gun with Ali in the backfield with him. Lamar standing in the pocket and being taken down.
Bro, man.
This kid, Brandon Eccles, has
4th
really
down.
surged late in the season. We've seen him already make a couple of fine plays in this one. Loss of 8.
You're not kidding. We're going to drop out on the right side. So we blitz Eccles out the side. We drop. But there's no spy. Do you notice there's no spy back there? Eccles, 2 big plays, like you said, in this game already. But to me, the fact that you're watching the tape and you're like, when would you ever have 3rd and 5 and not spy Lamar Jackson? He's going to have to use his legs a little bit today.
So Eccles with a pass breakup in the end zone that denied a possible touchdown to Flowers.
And take a drive here.
Then a sack to end the drive.
That was almost blocked.
Not fully caught by Stout. And it goes out of bounds. Boston taking him out after a 48-yard punt. We saw
Bro, I hope Wiggins is not out, bro.
warm-ups. He was hitting some real boomers all over that field. This one went 48 yards with the hop. 7-3 Steelers possession coming up.
Welcome to the season of yes and at Sam's.
Bruh. Tired of this, man. Tired of it. Donovan Carter with another $5 donation. Yes. There's no team that makes me want to engage and be like combat with a cactus like the Ravens. My fists are going to look like cherries by the end of it. Bro, listen, let me tell you something right now, bro. I get your total frustration because a lot of it don't make sense. When it comes to the Baltimore Ravens, they do things that to me just doesn't make sense. Things that they should know, things that are like that nobody else is willing to do. They're going to do it, and it's like, why are you, like the stuff that work, just use it. Use it. Donovan Carter with a $5 donation. Thank you so much for that, bro. Best nation donation. I just, watching them play sometimes, bro, I get you, bro. It's so frustrating. Like, I watch this team sometimes, and I be looking at them, I'm like, bro, y'all make people just want to just literally stop watching y'all. Like 1,000% just stop watching y'all. That's what they be making people feel like. I'm not even joking. For no reason. For no reason. Why is Ajabo playing? Oh, because they like him. Because they like him, that's why. Bro, there's a girl. Just let y'all know this, guys. For all the gamers in the chat, there is a girl on Twitter who has GTA 6. This looks like she's testing out GTA 6. He pumps his fist at Falele like, good job. Good job. Somebody hit Lamar. Great job. Telling you, man, I can't take it, bruh. I can't take it. Need this stop. Yeah. We make bad teams look great. KBZ, the teams that we go against have their career games and career days against us. Facts. Chase and Burrow has made a killing off of that.
6 to have ever started at 42 or older. Started one game.
All the players who play after 42, DeBerg, Tesser, they all could throw the football at an incredibly high level, just like Rodgers.
Warren Moon swinging it over here to Warren.
Ooh, good hit.
Jalen Warren. There you go. Let's go to your save room here, Tony.
Well, remember we said they can't complete deep balls, and guess what? These throws are so close, but the receivers are just a little bit there. Rodgers overthrows, but today...
Oh, Juju B with a $5 donation. Yes! Why do we continue to have long and open routes with this line? Definition of insanity. Don't ask me, bro. I don't know. It makes no sense. Like I said, they just do things. Dude is so awful, though, Nitro. Blah, blah, blah. That looks odd. I'm telling you, bro. It's nasty.
Got to get this off. And it's just a...
Hands it off in a spin move. Warren. That may have frozen for a half second.
What is that, 3rd and 2?
We've got a 3rd and short coming up.
That was a great job by Adam Thielen right there.
3rd and 1.
When you come in this
Okay.
week and you got to play in the offense and as many snaps as he's going to play, and he's played basically all of them so far today, other than 2 or 3 snaps. But for him to get in there and take that out, but sometimes you got to go over to the quarterback and be like, "What's the play? You're blocking that guy right there." Got it. Thanks, Aaron. That's what they did there.
All the years in the league, he'll pick it up fast. And he has a friendship with Rodgers that goes back to playing in a celebrity tournament up in Tahoe. You might have won a couple of times, Tony, yourself.
Yeah.
3rd and 1.
There's the new guy there, Vandell Scantling.
From the pocket in trouble, ducks.
Once again, missed the sack.
Nice move by Rodgers. Now throws, and it's caught right on the sideline. It's a catch by Austin and a first down. Somehow, Aaron eludes the sack of Mike Green.
How do you, bro?
Outstanding job. Rodgers wants to throw it. Ducks under. And the extended play right here showing off the wheels on the earlier touchdown, but then to have the poise and just give Austin a ton of credit for pushing upfield, coming back and giving him a spot to throw that ball with the feet in.
And again, that was a 3rd down play. So new set of downs at the 44. Well, we got a challenge flag on the field by the Ravens.
And I can tell you why Aaron is upset. He was telling the coaching staff, get on the ball and snap it, because he could tell. That's why he's saying, he's like, I told you guys, get on the ball.
Challenging the ruling on the field of completed pass. The previous play is under further review.
Which means Aaron probably either knew and saw it, or Austin's like, hey, I didn't hold on to it, one or the other. That's why he wanted to get up and just snap the ball.
Well, we saw the replay from the other side, and it definitely doesn't have possession of it. That's going to be...
That's not a catch. That's not a catch. That's not a catch. That's not a catch. That's incomplete. It's not a catch. Get out of here.
It'll be 4th down. Baltimore is not charged with timeout.
Good challenge.
Successful with the challenge.
So what happens is you send a substitute in because you think it's a first down, right? Arthur Smith's just going to call a play. Great job by John Harbaugh being prepared right there, because that was hard to tell from the opposite sideline.
Boy, that's a big challenge to win, because the Steelers had just driven the distance, and they were going to have a new set of downs at the 44. Instead, they got to send it back now to the Ravens.
Send it back.
Waitman, the punter.
4th and 1. Send it back.
LeJontay Wester is back for Baltimore at the 10-yard line.
Come on, guys. Come on. Punting it.
Waitman sending a spiral that demands a fair catch. the 10-yard line.
How did the 10-yard line? That's the 11-yard line.
By Waitman, 48 yards on the punt. Sets up
Titans are up in the Browns,
at the
14-3.
10-yard line. Well, the most wonderful holiday stories start at Macy's, where you'll find the perfect somethings for all the special someones on your gift list. Plus, Macy's has everything you need to celebrate.
That
whether
thing is
you're
crazy.
hosting at home, headed to a party, or cozying up on the couch. Scan to shop the most wonderful holiday gifts with Macy's Gift Guide now. So they're going to start this series with Keaton Mitchell at running back, not Henry. They mark it at the 11.
Yeah, it wasn't the 11. I said that.
Play here.
Goes to Mitchell, trying to get outside and does. Gets the
Nice.
shoved out by Pierre.
Good run.
It is update time. Adam Shine, what a big week this is. Over to you, pal.
Yes.
Well said, Jim Nance. I want you to take a look at this, Tony. How about Joe Burrow to T. Higgins in the snow in Buffalo? Thing of beauty, 21 yards for the touchdown. It's 14-3 Cincy all over Buffalo early. Back to you.
I'll tell y'all, bro.
Here
Buffalo.
comes Cincy, Burrow on fire. Not great sign for the rest of the division.
No, they're clearly.
Well, yeah, like they made this division, like they've made the playoffs.
Favorable for Cincinnati. They get past today. There's a running play with Mitchell. And that picks up a couple running into the arms of Patrick Queen.
Watch this now. They're gonna say Burrow should get MVP. How much y'all want? How much y'all want to bet?
Bringing it right there again as well as the front.
3rd and 4. Time. About to break down on Lamar. Lamar's going to take off. He's got a first down.
Thank you, Lamar. Go.
You hadn't seen that.
Great job.
Got the first down.
First down, baby. Great run, Lamar.
On the 9-yard gain.
Great run, Lamar.
This is where we saw it on that first one. He's going to end up having to beat the edge right out here. And right there, Herbig, no chance. The Lamar that we've seen would never get tackled out in space a little bit and just turning it on. And we said it on the first drive, or the last drive. He's going to have to use his legs today. Pittsburgh's going to put him in a situation where they're going to cover up and drop a lot of people.
So, new set of downs.
Keep trying to tell you that, but everyone says no.
Lamar trying to connect right there with Hopkins.
Flag.
There's a flag. Porter was on the coverage.
Jaguars are up on the Colts 14-7. Vikings are up on the Commanders 7-0. What foolishness is this today?
Alex Moore tells
Dolphins
us
are up on the Jets
it's on
21-0. Wow.
He and Tomlin both not happy about this flag.
Just pulls him to him right there, but the left hand gets in just under there. Tomlin doesn't love it, but I think that's going to be PI. Pretty good defense, but I would have called that one.
Of course you wouldn't, because it's the Ravens. I hate when you're on.
29. Just a 3-yard penalty. But a first down all over again.
Try to tell you, like, Flowers is not a big guy. He's a 2. He's not a 1.
Throwing on the run. On the sideline. Flowers with the catch. And they say out of bounds. Incomplete.
And this is a laser that just...
Oh my God, he stepped out, bro!
Reach and extend with that left foot. Oh, he just couldn't quite understand where he was. Should have kept the left foot back.
A number 1 receiver makes that play. I'm sorry, bro. A number 1 receiver makes that play. Just like you try to tell you, and then after you'll say, oh, no, Nitro, you're hating. You're hating.
5 times for 12. Here's Mitchell. He's got a burst. He's got 6. Into the arms of the former Raven, Malik Harrison.
All right, what's that, 3rd and 5?
The spread out formations.
3rd and 5.
Pittsburgh last
Keep
week.
trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all don't want to listen, no, but I like saying blah, blah, blah. It's not about liking, it's just being honest.
A little bit of a bind there. Sawyer was on the edge.
It's about being honest.
Crash down like TJ Watt or not.
He drops too many balls. He doesn't make enough big enough plays, and you can't throw to him when there's close coverage.
3rd and 5.
That's why I keep saying we need to use likely. But no one want to listen. No one, no. We love Zay. He was the first team's Pro Bowl.
Jackson's throw. Right through the hands. Wouldn't have been enough for a first anyway. Flowers, the route was not deep enough. And again, it was Eccles on the coverage.
Well, this is just a great job by Eccles coming all the way across the field.
That was almost what's it called, interception.
He has somebody else.
Because of Zane, and once again.
This would have been wide open. Outstanding job when they get into a bunch to be like, you got the other guy.
That's how crazy that is. I try to tell you, if there's even this much pressure on those wide receivers, they can't catch the ball. And y'all be like, no, Nitro. No, Zay was a Pro Bowler, the first Pro Bowler in Ravens history. Same crap that y'all be telling me about Mark Andrews, bro. Like, get out of here, bro. And Zay's not even a bad player, but he's a 2. He's not a 1. He's a number 2 at best. He is not a 1, a number 1 receiver, and neither is Bateman. Bateman is a 2. Y'all gonna keep telling me no, Nitro, no, every time. And then when the playoffs are, all right, Nitro, chill, man. Why you trying to rub it into like you're supposed to be like bigging up our guys? Sorry, bro, get out of here. Dr. Kush with a $5 donation. This man said Flowers is a smaller version of Brashard Perry, big bro. Best nation donation, bro. Oh my God, that's crazy. That is crazy. Nah, don't do say like that. They ain't that bad. That's petty, bro. Super petty.
Getting a chance on this series.
Best nation donation, guys.
Rodgers under center. Johnson.
I said at best. At best. At best, Bateman is a 2. At best, Zay is a 2. Neither of them are nowhere close to being a number 1. And for the most part, Bateman can be just a number 3.
Pittsburgh team that's lost its last 3 road games, but they certainly don't
Trying to tell y'all that, man. A true number 1 next to Lamar Jackson would change the world.
And Jackson in a city that's proud of the number 8 with a great Cal Ripken. 8-on-8, Jackson and Rodgers, 7-3 after 1, Pittsburgh.
Oh my gosh, that's what gets me so mad, bro. This man couldn't get it. Everybody knows how to toe tap. You can't toe tap properly. Then they gonna get this back, bump right off your foot, and it goes this way, almost could be an interception, bro. Now someone gonna go tell me he threw it too high for Zay, right? This right here is too high for Zay, right? This right here is too high. Right here. Right on his forehead is too high for Zay. And I heard the people that was a high throw though, bro. At your helmet is a high throw? At your helmet is a high throw. So if it's right here, remember, when he threw it to right here, to Mark Andrews, they said he should have gave it to him higher. Get out of here, bro. It's always excuses for this bad pass catching that we have in Baltimore. Chunk is ridiculous, bro. Like, bro, nah, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. And then Lamar should have given him a better ball. And I seen it in the comments a second ago. So one of y'all did say, Lamar needs to give him a better ball. Throw him the ball. Lamar. Come on. I can't, bro. So he can't catch any difficulty. If the pass isn't absolutely, perfect. Right here, it's a difficult pass. And Ravens fans will be like, yeah, that was hard for him, bro. Because it wasn't right here. We're watching these other receivers grab one-handed passes over their head, over in front of the defenders, falling out of bounds and everything. But no Ravens receivers can do that. And they'll call when the other players do that. Oh, that's a great throw, though, by the quarterback, right? Because it was caught. Out of here, bro. Joseph Byrne with a $2 donation. If the D gets to stop, the O will score. Go Ravens. Keep hope alive, bro. I'm keeping it alive, but I'm still pissed off. Shout out to you, Joseph Byrne. Best nation donation. Thank you so much for that $2 donation, bro. Thank you. Just comparing Metcalf to Zay. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I did. Metcalf is a bigger Zay Flowers. Metcalf is not a true number 1 receiver. He's a number 2. Certain guys are built to be 2s. Their mentalities make them 2. Metcalf doesn't have a solid enough hand base or consistent enough hands to be a number 1 receiver. He doesn't.
Monster swing game.
2nd and 5. Of course, they meet week 18 in Pittsburgh. 2 times in 5 games. Here's play action into the line. Rodgers down the
Good
middle,
miss.
incomplete, trying to find Metcalf again.
You see how
He's all created up the middle. Big Jenkins pushes the pocket, and that makes Rodgers.
Why are you giving him a free release? Look at that. Number 40 couldn't even get over there. He couldn't even get it over there.
Just a little bit out of reach for Metcalf. Near side, you'll find Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
No, I'm not, bro.
Green Bay teammate.
Look at how tall he is. They brought him up. He knows the
DK
signals.
Metcalf is not a true number 1 receiver. I've been saying that for the time. The number 1, he wasn't the number 1 in Seattle.
He's looking for MVS, then dumps it up underneath.
Like, bro, how do y'all let him pick that up, bro? Y'all see it behind the line of scrimmage, and y'all don't immediately, because,
Basically,
bro,
the number 2 receiver all year.
whatever,
You're gonna
bro.
find it right here. Rodgers is going to look. He's going to come out and see the area and just find the opening. And
Why did 53 stop running?
Because Gainwell's got some receiver
Bro.
skill set, and that's why he's basically.
See,
number
I
2
can't with
option.
this, bro. I can't.
Leading receiver on the season behind Metcalf. That was his 45th catch of the year as Rodgers on 1st down unloads it as he felt the pocket collapsing.
He wanted to have a quick out up top to Metcalf.
He right about the he ain't no number 1. I know, I don't know why people mad that I'm saying that. I'm honest. This man got a cast at 40 years old, and it's cold outside. We can't sack him. KB, I'm sorry, bro.
He's got a nice cast on that side, but not quite as clunky as last week's.
No, he was talking about how much.
Christians will say that $55 million quarterback to make that throw on film study tomorrow. Bro, he better not. Bro. Someone's got, where you at, Jacoby? You keep my nerves calm.
A little softer protection and cast on that left hand. 2nd and 10. And flags come out. And pre-snap coming up against Pittsburgh.
DK's been overrated. He was never the first. He was never the primary target in Seattle. It was Tyler Lockett was the number 1 in Seattle.
You'll see 71 jumps because he sees Buchanan sprinting in there as if he was going to time it. And Aaron knows that's not okay.
That's Andrus Pete, the former Saint.
2nd and 15.
In his time in New Orleans. Hadn't started in several years till last week against Buffalo.
And he held up pretty well. Yeah, I think that obviously not having Jones is big, but
yeah, Jones down on IR for a couple more weeks. 2nd and 15. Ravens threatening blitz.
How is that not? Hey, yo.
you feel that guy coming.
How is that not? How is that not false start?
Dumping it off. He's got his open man, and it is Darnell Washington. Running over Kyle Hamilton and others. He is a tough man to bring down. He picks up 12.
He is big.
We're talking like 6'7", 310.
No one wants to tackle him, and he takes a wicked shot here. You can see at the end. They'll have to go to the blue tent here.
Yeah, good job by Hamilton bringing him down. Roquan is waiting for him too.
2 of the best tacklers on this defense.
I really like what the future holds for this guy. Just in his 2nd year.
He's got a feel for the game. He's big. He can block. Got a little Gronk ability, right? Where the tight end who can.
Bro, D-Week with 2 months. Wonder Friends. Let's go. Wonder Friends. Oh. Shout out to you, D-Week. Let's go, man. This is a win if we can catch the ball. Facts.
That has happened. Freiermuth
Facts.
has become invisible of late. In fact, he had no targets last week against the Bills. Talking about Freiermuth, who at one point this season, about 6 weeks ago, had a 100-yard game against Cincinnati. We know what Freiermuth can do, and he's going to have a chance to remind some folks now that Washington goes to the sideline.
They're going to need him, too, because this will change the offense a little bit. I wouldn't trust the run game in situations like this near as much.
3rd and 3. Pick up the rush. They throw it downfield. Metcalf over the shoulder. Did he have possession? They say yes. And the
Bro, get him off of him, man.
semi-deep ball to DK Metcalf for 28.
What a throw and what a catch. And to get the feet down and in, just outstanding by DK Metcalf. And finally, they are using his strength. Smart by Rodgers to get up on the ball, right?
First and 10. Yep. They were, because that
How's that?
a little bit.
You're exactly right. And he didn't want that to happen like he did at the last drive, right?
Yeah, this time he got the message across from the previous time that negated first down.
That wasn't a catch.
No substitutions. Get up on the ball. I saw this.
It's on the shoulder. It's kind of just stuck there. He's still dragging the feet. I mean, that is super effort. He pinned it against the pad.
Outstanding.
Well, that was a catch.
By the way, it's another more
He
than
caught
20
that.
yards down the field completion.
Yeah.
2 of them this half.
Hadn't had one in November.
Bro, it's just because our safeties and corners can't guard. I keep trying to tell y'all they're not that great.
Start to get more open.
Quickly over to Gainwell. He's able to
Why would you pull him forward, 12?
and we see a marker out.
When you start throwing the ball down the field, stuff underneath gets more open.
Jeez, man.
So all this action to Metcalf, how much do you chalk it up to the fact they've got on the other side lined up the likes of Thielen, bigger presence,
Personal
without
foul,
that Scantling?
face mask, defense number 12. Approaches half the distance to the goal with an automatic first down.
You are exactly right. What they're finding very quickly is he didn't have that many opportunities. They were rolling the coverage. You see the face mask there. All year long to DK Metcalf, they've been rolling that safety to him, not allowing for the deep ball. Well, guess what? You put weapons on the other side with size. They knew the other guys were little. Just the size concerns you. That's a great point, Jim. Now he gets those opportunities.
They split Gainwell wide to the left, and they got Warren in the backfield on a 1st and 10.
The running back who's actually like a receiver, what a weapon.
From the 12.
You can run this ball.
The shovel pass to Gainwell, and there's nothing there. Did a great job just getting back to the line of
It's like they don't want to hit people, bro.
We've got an update.
It's like they don't want to hit people, bro.
In New York.
Jim, the Indianapolis Colts have ruled Daniel Jones out with an Achilles injury. He went down right here on this play. 14-7 Jacksonville. Indy now has Riley Leonard in a quarterback. Back to you.
Oh, boy. It's sad to see. Daniel Jones has resurrected his career in Indianapolis, and he hasn't been healthy, and he's had that fibula injury over the last couple of weeks, and that did not look good. 2nd and 10. Fakes a little toss. Now goes back that way to Gainwell. Pulls it down.
Oh, my God. Bro, get Humphrey off the field, please. Please.
Finally got stopped by Smith, but that's 5 yards and a 3rd and 5 coming up from the 7.
See Roquan, the team flying around here, but that's a big extra 3-4 yards right there to get you to you have multiple places here. You can throw quick passes. You can take a shot to the end zone. Multiple things.
Line change coming in for the Ravens defense with the likes of Travis Jones returning.
He has played outstanding this year. He's really come on. He's taken that leap.
What, Nigel, why does the money just pocket watch and not just another T-Law? Because that's all they negative sells of Lamar.
Timeout called by Aaron
That's
Rodgers.
why.
Leaves them with 1. They lost 1 on a challenge earlier.
This junk is ridiculous,
And we
bro.
were just talking about Cincinnati still being in the picture in this division. You look at these 3 and their strength of schedule the rest of the way. The Ravens,
3rd toughest in AFC. That's how that junk works. That's why I keep trying to tell people, man. Oh, man. Thing is down. Great. It won't play it. Oh, my stream is down. Darn. But see what I'm saying, bro? Watching them play sometimes, bro, is very frustrating, bro. Very frustrating. Because to me, it doesn't make sense the way that they do things, bro. It really doesn't. And that's what I'm saying. You're keeping older players that are not doing well.
Because Starks comes flying down in there. You saw Simpson come back from the backside.
Well, they thought they had something there.
You had the numbers, but once you slip, the cutback, Baltimore was flying out there from the inside and downhill.
23 yards for Chris Boswell. 11 years of being reliable. Puts up 3 more on the board for Pittsburgh.
10-3.
10-3.
10-3. 10-3. That's how it goes. 10-3. Now we gotta try to come back. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man. Let's target Zay. Zay's just not that. He has to be pretty much wide open to catch the ball. Junk is making me so mad, bro. Like, so mad. I told you people are not a Super Bowl team and they will still believe so. A lot of these teams are Super Bowl teams this year, though. A lot of the teams, bro, this is what I try to tell people, right? A lot of the teams this year are not Super Bowl teams. Hence why we still got to make it to have a chance. Right? Most of these teams, does Kansas City look like a Super Bowl team? Has the Bills been playing like a Super Bowl team? Has Cincinnati been playing like a Super Bowl team? The Detroit, do they look like a Super Bowl team? That's not about what it right now. It's a weird year. And it's anybody's Super Bowl. This is what I'm saying, bro. We need short-handed guys, man. And I don't understand how they keep drafting guys that have suspect hands. It doesn't make sense to me. It's making me mad, bro. It's making me beer mad right now, bro. Like, I'm vexed. Like, I'm so vexed, bro. Because we shouldn't be down. We shouldn't. We should not be down. Just to let everybody know, Titans and Browns, 10-14. Sanders is 4-5 or 78 yards and a touchdown. Has been sacked once. They have 2 yards rushing. No, the Browns have 0 yards rushing. Oh my gosh. Judkins is 1 for 58. Fanning got 1 for 17. Judy got 1 for 2. And Joku got 1 and a touchdown. I tell y'all, man. Zay always want to be dancing. It's like, bro, go forward. But they won't teach him that. They're like, no, Zay, keep doing what you're doing. No.
Jacket types that you saw when we went to commercial, and for John Harbaugh, he said, they're in our way and we're in their way. It's really been that way since they both took over at their 2 franchises. Here's the kick to Mitchell, and he's out of bounds at the 26.
Zay got to do a better job, man. Like, man.
Prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award.
And our special teams garbage.
To impact lives extends beyond the game. This year, the Steelers Man of the Year is Alex Highsmith. And for the Ravens, the Man of the Year is Derrick Henry. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year winner will be announced at NFL Honors Thursday, February 5th. Congratulations.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. A number 1 can pretty much do it all. That's not Zay. Zay's a number 2.
As Henry set out the last series.
Yeah, you plan that out before the game and give him a little break, but I think we should go back to him soon.
Go over to Flowers, trying to weave around Highsmith, and there is a flag out there with Stanley trying to throw a block. Might have been downfield.
Yep, he was. But it will be picked up if it's caught. where it was, I would pick this up.
An eligible player downfield, offense from the second down.
What about the face mask?
Tracy.
Jim, you mentioned Man of the Year. Alex Highsmith can be defined by 3 words: faith, family, and football. These are the staples of the words.
Everybody saying Lamar threw an interception.
Most important to him, including Pittsburgh and his hometown of Wilmington, North Carolina. Ever since Derrick Henry began learning about the struggles that many Baltimore City students face, he partnered with the United Way of Central Maryland to ensure that hundreds of students had the necessary supplies to thrive in school. Congratulations to Alex and Derrick on the great honor.
Here, here. Nice move, by the way, by Zay Flowers. Work in the middle of that field. And it ends up being a long catch and run for 7 yards. He tried to...
I haven't even seen the interception yet.
At least one defender.
He had the joystick on there, about 3-4 moves, and it's a middle screen right here. And it's a great job just extending the play, and then you see that burst. And when he's going, Derrick Henry's going, and Lamar can run, that's the challenge, because you got to play man to get the extra numbers, and then he takes over.
Find themselves in 3rd down again. 3rd and 4. From the pocket.
And he's the legs, no spy.
Looks around, now just tosses it. Picked off. Did not have enough air under it. And James Pierre jumps.
It was a bad pick. You try, he didn't put enough air under that.
Lamar had decisions to make. Should I run? Should I not? Should I throw it? He tried to loft it. He just didn't get it high enough.
He didn't. You're going to see him extend the play, and then you're going to see coming out of coverage 41 Wilson there, and it just makes him have to hurry to throw. But Pierre, who's really ascended this year and come on, and the throw is just a little short and inside. Could have gotten that over.
Sorry, we get that one back. Darn, man.
Turnover prone has just had a few too many last week and again today.
Yeah, the team had 5.
That one was on Lamar.
Against Cincinnati, which is the most during Lamar's time in Baltimore. But meanwhile, one thing you can say about this defense of Coach Austin, yes, their coordinator, they're 2nd in the league in takeaways. And they're 1st in points off of turnovers.
Here's one of the big key areas. Lamar started off struggling against Pittsburgh throughout his career, but they won the last 2. Do you know why? Because Derrick Henry ran the ball right at him, and today they're just not going to it enough.
Here's a give. And they bring down
good tackle.
Ajabo is there, and we're right now with Tracy.
Jim, we saw tight end Darnell Washington hit his head on that catch on that last drive. He was checked in the tent by the independent neurologist. He has been taken to the locker room. He's being evaluated for a concussion.
Okay, step 2. 2nd and 9. The Ravens turning the football over. That's all we heard from them this week when we met with them, is protecting the football. Unable to do it on that 3rd down play. Throwing the interception, and now can Pittsburgh take advantage? 2nd and 9. Rodgers rolling and throwing and completing it. Skoranek with the catch. 13 yards in the 1st down.
I think he might need to play a little more. Like, he's an incredible blocker. Great patience here, but watch this. He's going to flatten this and come back downhill, and then Rodgers throws it low where only his guy can catch it. But I really like Skoranek. I think he does a lot of the dirty work. I almost put him like a fullback out there when he's in out wide receiver, but I think he might earn some more playing time.
And he's got good size too, Tony. He's 6'3", plays special teams. That's only his 4th catch of the year. 1st down, quick throw, grabbed by Metcalf. He was given enough separation at the line by Wiggins, and they take advantage of it. Pick up 6.
This is Aaron Rodgers, a running play, but do you see the distance between these 2 guys right here? Aaron has the chance to throw smoke and just throw it on out there to him. Boom, right there. If you're going to play it that far off coverage, that's the same as running the ball. Now, normally you don't want a one-handed catch on that, but that gives you your 5-6 yards.
Jonathan Carter with a $10 donation. To all the idiots saying Lamar is trash, no, the team is trash. His play of late is a byproduct of that. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody. But you already know what it is.
In the 1st
the team is poorly coached and constructed, and it shows they need a culture change. Yeah, they got to get rid of Harbaugh on them. Yeah, Raven fans have been spoiled in the matter of fact of saying that Lamar was winning despite all of that. And because now he's hurt, he's unable, like, you know what I'm saying, to make up for all the deficiencies. So now Raven fans are yelling at him. If you don't think if Lamar can't make up for it, you think Huntley can? Like, Huntley's going to come in this game, and y'all going to be like, I'm like, no, Huntley, finish. No, okay. My bad. We'll go back to Lamar. I'm like, you see, y'all talk too much. Like, bro, I'll stick with Lamar. I'm good. That was the first bad pick he's thrown, and God knows how. The other picks weren't bad throws. It was either batted or tipped balls. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if he makes a mistake, oh, my God, Lamar. Why do you make a mistake? Why? He's the only person that can't make no mistakes on this team. Like, get out of here, bro.
Took that timeout. What would Rodgers have done had they not?
DK Metcalf had a great matchup. He moved him into the slot. He was going to run an inside fade to him, one-on-one, with a lot of size in the whole field. No safety help. Ball gets out quick. It would have been a good play for Pittsburgh, and I think smart by John Harbaugh to recognize we don't want that matchup in that situation. Now you'll come back. You were coming after him with all the safeties down. Now do you show it, pretend like they're not in there, but don't expect them to pressure with those guys on this one.
2nd and 4. Deep leg and toss. And caught. That is Adam Thielen with a catch as a Pittsburgh Steeler.
You'll see Thielen out here.
How are they tied in the second quarter? Like, come on now, bro.
And then Rodgers could throw the ball. And some of the other young guys just run up and break out and get covered. I think that's why they had to make this change and get some of these veteran guys in who've played the game in a long time, because Rodgers will get it out quick.
What's up, Jacoby? 10-3.
Rodgers said about Adam, yeah, we've been buddies a long time. He was so happy to have him join the team. Mike Tomlin said, he's been there, done it guy. Been there, done it guy. 3rd and 2.
Hard to run the ball without your great tight end.
To the end zone, Metcalf unable to reel it in. Humphrey was right there with him step for step.
This is great defense again by Humphrey. He got beat on the deep ball early in the game, but you play him down in the red zone. He gets a little depth and then pushes back into the receiver, expecting the back shoulder, given there nowhere to throw this ball. Can't move past him with his leverage, and he's playing the back shoulder.
Rodgers wanted a call right here. Instead, they'll have to go back to Boswell from 32 yards out.
Trying to tell y'all, man, they be selling, bro. I'm telling you, they be selling. Special teams again. Don't want to hear it, bro.
Kick is good. Unique. A little movement on that one, but it's, well, flag is out. At the 10-yard line.
This looks like it might be on Baltimore or Pittsburgh's.
See the foolishness. I have the trouble $5 donation. I just want to have better draft options. I feel you, but I'm not quitting out on it, bro. I'm not quitting out on it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 98. The penalty's half the distance to the goal. An automatic first down.
Well, you take the points off the board, and now you have a 1st and goal to go for the Steelers.
Why? Why?
See Travis Jones right here. Yeah, he was actually on the opposite side right there, but both guys do the same thing. You can't go and run over that center like that. They're always trying to protect him. John, a special teams guru.
Yes.
May not like that call. He's like, wait a second. We didn't use leverage. That doesn't count. What is it? And they didn't call it doing the center. They said it was just an egregious play, right? Like it was. That's what he's saying. Can't touch his head or neck. Great job with the audio there.
I saw him
He
also
might
say
have a point.
he never touched the guy. I heard him say that too. 1st and goal. Here's Gainwell. There's open room, and he's in for the touchdown.
Yep. There it goes.
6-yard touchdown run by Kenneth Gainwell.
I'm so impressed with Gainwell and the penalty, whether it was or not. We'll look at after the game. We'll watch this like, whoop.
Boy, he is elusive.
I'm telling you, he's a weapon. He's a running back. But
What is Roquan doing?
Easy. Wiggins was right for the legs and just got juked.
So now Boswell back out for the point. And that was basically a 4-point penalty.
Exactly right. 4-point plays.
Yep. Ravens self-destructing. First with the interception thrown, then the penalty. Gainwell and the Steelers take advantage.
Oh my God. Yo, bro, keep playing. I'm so tired of the Steelers top, bro. It's so frustrating, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Now we gotta go score pretty much back to back as quick as possible. It's like, come on now, man. Why y'all not using Likely? Where's Likely at? No, we want to split between him and Mark. See what I be trying to tell y'all, bro? Like, you ain't even got Tez Walker out there that can stretch the field. It's like, bro, y'all do stupidness and then expect greatness. And that's what I'm talking about. You know Lamar's healthy enough to cover up for your idiotic decisions. So you have to make smart decisions. Ray Lewis just left. Oh my gosh. Tired of it, man. I know he's inactive. That's what I keep saying, bro. They do stupidness and then expect, oh, save us. Like, and that's what I'm saying. No, we have faith. It's like, bro, stop saying that. That don't be getting me mad, bro. I be watching sometimes just like sick to my stomach. You have a player like Isaiah Likely, you're not using him. Then you want to tell me, like, nah, we want to give Zay Flowers more targets. Zay Flowers is not a big, that's not his skill set. And the funny thing is, if I went there with a bat, start breaking people's kneecaps, say, you're playing this guy, and we go, oh, well, they're only playing good now because Pittsburgh left. No, because he's always open, you idiots. Zachary Howard, a $5 donation. Yes, paid Mark $39 million for nothing. Misuse of Henry again, bro. Bro, every time, bro. $5 donation, best nation donation. And that's what I'm saying. You have play action, no play action. It's like, what are you doing? It works. Just have somebody go and smash J.J. Watt. He likes to go around wide, smash him, Lamar has time. It's called play action. Now we don't want to do play actions. So now we stuck.
Play. Thought this was a tough one, Jim. I think if you watch Jones, he's in the A-gap. He makes contact initially with McCollum, the left guard, and naturally when he and the other D tackle start in, if you watch, this is a great look. Initial contact with the guard. Both are basically in the A-gap. No head contact to the center. Naturally, you're going to get some contact after, but I did not think that rose to the level of an unnecessary roughness call on a defenseless center.
Borrow the ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
All right, Gene, well explained. First time we saw the replay, I wasn't so sure either. Like, what did he do wrong? And Harbaugh, during the break, was still giving a lot of lip to the officials about that pivotal call.
Yeah, seeing those replays, I agree with Gene.
Oh, seeing that, I agree. Shut up.
You're allowed in the A-gaps right next to him, right? You can't go right through the center. They want to protect him, obviously, but they did not hit his head or neck area.
So a break, by the way, on the kickoff, since the Boswell kick did not go to the landing zone. Ball then off the penalty is spotted at the 40.
That's what they got to get back to right here.
Yep, and Derrick Henry for 3. Let's go down to Tracy.
Jim, some frustration brewing on the Ravens sideline after that interception. Lamar threw his helmet. He then had a talk with right guard Daniel Fa'alali, who said they know it's coming every time. And then Zay Flowers came over as well, added to the discussion. It's just all hands on deck to try to get this offense going.
Bro.
Well, talking to Lamar, thank you, Trace. This season, and bottomed out at 1-5, and he was still out with the hamstring injury. Here's a 2nd and 8, we'll call it. And look at this, running downhill.
Nice! Let's go, Henry. First down.
How did they beat 2 games, right there, 2 straight runs. You're going to watch Henry come up and then just read, and then just once he gets his shoulders square and he cuts downhill, you are in trouble.
Yup.
And he...
Stop trying to tackle him. Let him run. Try to start making business decisions.
He's a former 5-year member of the Ravens, now with the Steelers, and he's still down on the field after trying to deliver the blow on a running Henry.
See the rest with a $10 donation. Yes! Where did the thing go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I can't see. To the rest with a $10 donation. Thank you so much for that. I can't see your message. Please put the message back in there again so I can read it and see what you said. Hopefully it was nothing crazy. I keep saying that when they have Henry play action, it takes everything off of Lamar's plate. That's part of the reason why I wanted Henry. Like, that's what gets me mad with people. People forget that a lot of people, what's it called? TD Resty, can you please put that back in there? It was probably an accident. Listen, what's it called? We've had a lot of people in here, they blocked me for telling the truth. Bro, if you in here spamming or doing or talking or cursing, you're probably going to get blocked out, bro. Like, yo. This is like a lot of people is on me for wanting to get Derrick Henry, but this is why I keep trying to tell everybody. It's the threat of Henry. So you have to play down in the box. Just like the threat of Lamar. And that's like you're trying to tell people, like, they got to be able, They got to be able to, do their jobs the correct way. If you're not, then it's a problem. That play action pass, if everyone's doing their job, it's going to sell every time because now if Lamar even makes 2 runs a game, they're like, bro, we have to respect this run. So they have to play straight up but come down to the line with Derrick Henry. That leaves everyone behind the linebackers wide open. Wide open. It's not about spamming Henry. It's about using him as a threat. And then using him as a threat, then you're able to get the ball downfield and everything, right? All right, we back on the field. 1st and 10.
First time they've kind of looked like they got a little rhythm going since Henry helped them get down the field on the opening drive of the game.
And I like to spread out formations because you can keep it right here like this. Yep.
Complete. Flowers.
Play action.
9 out of it. Under center. It's update time. That means it's Adam Shine time in New York.
Nice throw. 2nd and 1.
Tony, Joe Burrow dealing in the snow. Burrow's 2nd touchdown of the game. This one to Chase Brown. It's 21-11. Bengals leading the Buffalo Bills. Just went to halftime. Back to you.
Wow, that is something else that reminds you a lot of a divisional playoff game a few years ago when Cincinnati won in foul weather up at Buffalo. Here's a 2nd and 1, and Henry has the first. Holcomb was there in on the tackle, having been inserted into the game. I know you still want to see a steady diet of Henry, but on the passing side of it, Jackson is 5 for 9, 53 yards. He has not so far targeted Mark Andrews, the all-time leading receiver in Raven history. Got his 3-year contract extension this week.
Yep, it'll come off the play action. You just got to keep Henry in the game.
Duh.
On first down.
To him right there.
Right there, the rushing after.
Likely.
That's the other tight end, Likely.
Woo! Thank God for Likely. You see what I be talking about?
Ravens.
If that was Huntley, that he's not making that play.
I want you to watch the right side right here. Let me block him. Nope. Ocho Maywoa right there does a great job swim moving, and it's a great job, really, by Lamar to get this ball out and avoid a big play. But that comes off the play action. Guys are going to be open when you play action because they got to turn and run back. These linebackers.
Exactly. That's what I keep saying. Use the play action. Jeez.
For Andrews and Flowers. Well, Flowers now in motion. They give it to Flowers. For that little
Let me tell you why Flowers don't got no, bro. Let me tell you why that's a bad. You're 1-on-1 versus 56. You could have cut back into the inside and got up 10 yards. It's like his vision is off, bro. He doesn't have great vision, bro. Yes, Teresi, can you please put it down? I'll read it back because you sent a thing. That's why I asked you, Teresi, please put it down again. Just, yeah, I don't know what you would put. Third and 2.
Ball off to the other guy.
It's 3rd and 2. Mitchell is the running back. Ricard, flag out.
It's encroachment.
Bench is on infraction.
Yeah. Like, what the heck? He had to do it twice. He had to finally been it.
They got Highsmith, so first down for Baltimore.
Oh, the motion comes over, and you see Highsmith on the edge come off, and they were trying to show it was a great job trying to draw him off sides. You motion down like you're going to hit a wham play with the fullback, and then you're like, now reset. Oh, he jumped off sides, trying to time it up.
Approaching the 2-minute warning with the Ravens driving. First down. Gonna throw on first down. Ball tipped and falls incomplete. Another marker, as you see on the far side. I see your frustration, Tony. That's where you're saying, just give the ball back to Henry.
Well, they're probably going to get a penalty here for
formation.
right tackle.
79 was not on the line. After the defensive line.
Craziness, bro.
I don't think it was 79. It wasn't Stanley. He was on the ball.
Well, that's
Rosengarten.
Benton, who got a hand on it after he got bruised at the beginning of the game and set out a couple of plays. Didn't look good.
Yeah, and Baltimore can ill afford a turnover right now.
Benton able to return to the game rather rapidly. 2nd and 10.
You move him back so that way he has a two-way go. He can run that way or this way.
We're going that way. And Benton is one of those there to greet him. Will take us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 8.
Ravens need something on this drive. They find themselves down a couple of touchdowns. Steelers.
T. Duresi, please put your thing so I can read it. If you re-put it in now, just put it back in the regular chat and I'll read it. They are making me mad. Bro, of course they're making you mad. They're making me mad too. The O-line is trash. $77 is blowing up like you have plays that everyone else does their job and 77 doesn't do his and it blows up the entire play. So that's why I keep trying to tell everybody, like, and they're like, oh, no, no, no. It's like, bruh, 33 lady remember the $2 donation. Yes. Shout out to you. We cannot go far with this O-line. It's impossible. Man, it's just frustrating to watch. And Harbaugh says that's the best we got. It's like, bro, there's no way. And this man, EDC, will watch Falele do trash and be like, we alright. He doing okay. We don't need nobody else. Keep him out there. I believe in you. It's nasty, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't. 4th and 8 flag. Who's the flag on, Jacoby? Who is it on? On them. Thank God. 1st and 10. Thank God. Y'all want Lamar to run. He is hurt. Nitro, I despise any more capability not to resource to be successful and waste it. Andrew's deal was the nail in the coffin. Today would have been my first game. I sold my ticket and ended my 12-year support. Wow. And you know what? I don't even blame you. Like, you know he isn't him, right? So you give him a big contract knowing we have to pick up and go sign to the guys. Like, bro, like I said, bro, I don't understand why they do what they do. It's frustrating. That's all it's people, oh no, we like the Andrews signing. Like, why? How could you like that? 3P's visit with a $2 donation. Yes, Mr. John will say they play and practice hard. It's nasty work, bro. EDC will see this and still allow Falele to be on the team. You're the GM. And you would allow him to be on the team. Pet station donation. We're back. 3rd and 8.
Pittsburgh bringing it. Jump pass knocked down by Ramsey. Ramsey with a flag out. Trying to defend on Flowers.
Well, this will be actually on Porter Jr., 24.
Defense number 24. This is a 5-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
Good catch, Tony.
He just too long. Staying on right here. It's fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Likely's open.
Right here. You can't.
Oh no, they didn't do it out to Likely.
It's holding, being a part of it at that point.
Yeah, it was well past. It was 12 yards down the field.
Second call on Porter today.
Only 5 allowed.
The other one was close. This one was obvious.
So what can the Ravens do in the red zone? They've had 19 red zone drives end up this year in field goal attempts.
Someone's got to stop Lamar coming out here.
They need more than a field goal here. As Henry takes it to the 13.
Good one.
Great decision there. You see the outside defender.
Lucy! Lucy!
You hand it off so you can't crash down like we saw TJ Watt early in the game. That's where Lamar's legs make a big difference. Continue with this type of plan.
So this little chess match of timeout, no timeout on each side. They're going to let it run here with 2nd and 5 to go. And Henry again lined up behind Jackson. Fake it to Derek. Jackson finds him. That's Bateman right across the middle. And
good catch.
For the first down.
First down.
I wouldn't take a timeout here if I was Baltimore either. I'd take this down to about, I'd get up a little quicker.
Good catch, Bateman.
Bringing 4 new players onto the field, including Ricard and Likely.
First and goal.
Big. Extra lineman in the game.
For the love of God, go to Likely. Do not throw to Mark Andrews. He'll tip the ball.
If you get the correct look.
Well, bro, why would they throw to Andrews? Throw it to Isaiah. Likely.
Toss. Henry. Ricard out in front. Henry looking. Trying to find it. Queen's there to hit him first. And a timeout called right away by the Ravens with 25 seconds. That only picked up a yard or 2.
This was outstanding effort by this defense. You'll see Highsmith try and set the...
Akita, no. I don't want... Bro, I don't want... Who did he go to? Who did the touchdown go to? Lamar run. I called the run. Let's go. I called the Lamar run this game. Let's go. Did I not tell you he was going to run it in this game? Let's go. Told you.
Nationwide.
Knew he was going to run it in. I told you. Where's my love, huh? What do you mean flat?
Yeah, him and Herbig will switch it up a little bit here and there.
On them. Okay.
He's been outstanding today as well. He's been all over the place, setting the edge.
I told you he was going to run one in today. What up? Don't play with me, man.
Peyton Wilson runs onto the field at the last minute for that Pittsburgh defense.
Well, that's where they start to think. Peyton comes in.
Told you he was going to run one in today. I knew he was going to run one in today. Because after a while, you're just going to be like, yo, bro, let me just run this in.
6 yards out. Andrews lined up off the right side. Dangerous in here.
If you keep this, you can go down the line. You got the quarterback.
Andrews' next touchdown will be his 50th. They go to him, and it's incomplete.
He almost called it again.
I was just feeling it. It hasn't been targeted.
Luke missed, huh?
That'd be 50 from Lamar, which would make it the 5th all-time quarterback tight end combo to reach 50. And that's a list that you'd like to be on, and they undoubtedly will. Maybe it'll even come later today, but the likes of Gronkowski and Brady and Rivers and Gates, you get the idea.
Yes, I do. And by the way, Clark did a great job of getting his hand back. Yeah, whether it's a penalty or not, you can talk about, but getting back so it didn't look like face guarding.
3rd and goal. Jackson making the run, taken up. There he is. Finally rushes one home
Nice, Lamar.
for the touchdown. He had not run for a touchdown in his last 8 starts. But
Knew
he's
you would
got
get one in this
today.
game. Knew you would get one in this game.
Touchdown rush by Rodgers.
Hold it. Defense. That penalty's decline and go to the closing touchdown.
Lamar, his first touchdown run since
Shedeur has 2 passing touchdowns.
So now off and running, Tony.
Yep, and there's Queen. He's the spy, and he decides to take the chance to run through the line. And when he does that, you leave this area open, vulnerable, because T.J. Watt goes outside thinking we have a spy, and the only time Queen possibly made a poor choice there. That's a tough call.
Loop in for the extra point. Very well-timed drive with only 16
Kick it down the middle.
remaining in the half. Ooh, that kick got away from him. No good. Wow. 2nd miss of the year as far as a PAT for the rookie. And that makes it 17.
All right, he's a rookie. That's his first. I'm fair. That's his first extra point miss, right, for the year or something like that. He's a rookie. Okay, you gotta live with that. 17-9. You gotta live with that, man. All right, Lamar got it in. Let's go. They're holding the crap out of him too. I ain't gonna lie. They're holding Andrews on that. Lamar got tired of trying to give it to his teammates and try to let his teammates go do something because what's his name was open on the right side. But he's like, you probably dropped this. And if you drop this, I'm going to punch you in the face. So he's like, let me just run this in myself. 17-9. Don't we get the ball back at the half? Don't we get ball back at the half? Who gets the ball at the half? Who gets ball at the half? Is it us or them? I thought it was us. I told y'all special team sucks. Y'all keep telling me, nah, Nitro. Keep telling y'all, bro. Y'all need to start listening to me more, bro. Instead of arguing. Y'all be arguing with me all the time, hurting my feelings. And then I be right, y'all be like, all right, Nitro, chill, man. Just chill. Steelers get the ball at the half, too. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that's right. We drove down and then only got 3 points. You're right.
Loaded again. Okay. Remember, Pittsburgh deferred at the top. They will receive the 3rd quarter kick, but a good half of football here, Tone. Really?
See what I be saying, guys? Bruh, our special teams is trash. Our offensive line got to get it together, bro. Someone got to punch Falele in the face. At this point, just punch him in the throat. Maybe that will wake him up. You all here doing pure foolishness, bro. Like, why are you doing foolishness like that? It makes no sense. You be on the ground looking like you trying to swim. Like, why? Like, why are you doing that for? The Browns are up on the Titans 17-14. Cam Ward is 9 of 15 for 70 yards. Touchdown, 1 interception. He's been sacked once. Oh, man. Sanders, 9 of 14, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's been sacked once. He also has 22 yards on the ground. I told you I was going to start running the ball. Jerry Jeudy has 3 receptions for 76 yards and a touchdown for the Browns. He has a 60-yard long. Judkins has a 58-yard long. Fannin has a 17-yard long. And then Njoku has 1 catch for 1 touchdown. Yeah. So, Shedeur balling, bro. Perfect time, man. Now we gotta get back to the Ravens doing their stinking jobs. That's why no matter what team we play with, it's a problem. Because the offensive line is trash. The special teams are trash. We're starting every play, gotta go 80 yards. Every time we start 80 yards. The last one we did it was at the 40, right? Because of a penalty. But all the other ones, 80 yards we gotta drive. 75 yards we gotta drive. There ain't no we only gotta drive 60 or 50 or nothing like that. That's what I be trying to tell y'all, man. They be making me mad, bro. I got a slight headache. I got some ibuprofen, man. Let me go back and check this stuff out. I can't believe. Yes, he's doing very well. The Jaguars are up on the Colts 28-10. Vikings are up on the Commanders 14-0. I thought the Colts would at least make it close with the Jags, man. But with his name out there, I don't got no quarterback. That's like I keep trying to tell everyone's like, no, Nigel. I'm tired of people telling me I'm wrong, bro. Like, the touring, that gets me so mad. Like, what's it called? Like, they act like they don't have eyes. And I shouldn't be calling it out as I see it. The Bengals are beating the Bills by 10 points. The Bills are down 11-21, and it's already the third quarter for them. Burrow's been sacked once. He's 13-18 for 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ryan is 4 of 17. Brown is 8 of 14 for a touchdown. Higgins got 4 for 49 for a touchdown. Chase got 1 for 13. Gesicki got 2 for 27. So right now the Bills are losing. And this is what I was trying to tell y'all. The Bills are 8-4. If they lose this game, they are 8-5. They are 8-5 if they lose this game. That means the Bengals will also own the tiebreaker over them. But I don't think the Bengals are going to do anything. They're just going to ruin it. They're going to make it harder for a lot of people. How the Bills game. The Bills are, like I said, the Bills are losing 21-11. Josh Allen's 10 of 14 for 102. He's been sacked once and a touchdown. He's 11 for 15. Jay Cook got 9 carries for 51 yards, 18 yards long. T. Johnson got 2 for 25. Allen got 4 for 15 on the ground also. Yo, he is so... Devon A-Chain is so nice, bro. I'm sorry. He is nice. Look at that. Nice screenplay. They could take it to the house. No fumbles. Like, bro, that don't be getting me mad when I be watching other teams. Look, what's up with all these people keep spamming? Like, you know how many people we already blocked for spamming, bro? Like, this junk is getting crazy. Just spamming. The antagonism is real. 5 years ago, Harbaugh acts of 37-12 offensive line. They got the brunt of the blame. Bills gonna win. We're gonna see. Hopefully they can come back. Bro, this man Shedeur is cooking.
20 on the season as well. He's got a chance to pass that record here in the second half. That would be wild.
Bro, Shedeur might throw for 300 yards this game. I try to tell y'all, man. Bills scored 18-21. Good. The one time I want them to win. You already know how I feel when it comes to this team. Keep trying to tell everybody, bro. We've been needing a new, wide receiver. But everybody keeps saying no. I keep being like, bro, like, there's too many deficiencies on this team. That's what I'm saying. If Lamar was fully healthy, No. He's playing just fine. Hopefully Stefanski don't take the ball out of his hand. Because that's the thing. Stefanski will take the ball. Now that he's scoring, they'll take the ball out of his hand and then be like, oh, now bring us back. Like, don't be stupid. He's right. I'm telling y'all, Shedur's going to be just fine. If they would have started the year with Shedur, the Browns would have been a problem. They would have been in the running for the AFC North. I'm not asking you. I am telling you this. Let's see, Ravens. Henry has 11 carries for 34 yards, 3.1 yards a pop, 9-yard long. Lamar Jackson has 3 of 19 for a touchdown. Lamar also he's 7 of 13 for 64 yards and an interception. He's been sacked once. Zay Flowers has 4 of 7 for 46, but he's been targeted like 9 times. 31-yard long. So mostly all of Zay Flowers' yards came off that 131-yard play. If you take the 31, he's only had 15 yards out of that with the other catches. Likely has 2 of 13. That's what I'm saying. Go to Likely. Forget Andrews. Nitro, CBS said that Joe Burrow should be a dark horse MVP candidate. I told you they would. I told you they would. Listen, Joe Burrow can play 3 games and they'll be like, dark horse MVP. Guys, come on, don't do that in here, guys. Come on, don't do that in here. Come on, Funky. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean, guys. Come on now, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. I'm asking none of that rhetoric to be in here, please. I'm asking very kindly. Please don't let none of that rhetoric come in here, please. So, yeah, but, Javier, please. Funky, please. Both of y'all stop, please. So, like I was saying before, one of the things that I look at when it comes to this team is you have the players to make, it's cool. Just let's keep it calm. You know what I'm saying? And we have certain guys, but we're not even playing them. Tez Walker should be one of our guys, right? And he's not playing. He's not even, he's a healthy scratch. Right? Why is Falele still on the field? Like, you feel me? Like, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. And I called that they were going to say that, Jared, about, about him. At the beginning, I said, watch. And Harbaugh will probably see it until Lamar, calm down, Lamar. He's trying the best he can. Keep trying to tell everybody. Healthy scratching, because that's what they do. Listen, if you go there, they said that he pretty much was going at going at Falele in that thing. Good. He needs to go at it. Like, bro. See what I be talking about? Look at this. This man should throw a 60-yard touchdown, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is what I'm talking about. These teams are not trying to win. Like, if I was the head for the Browns would be in the playoffs. If I'm the head for the Baltimore Ravens would have already won a Super Bowl. We most likely would have won 2. At the minimum. This junk is crazy. Try to tell everybody that, oh, no. Like, bro, like, facts are facts, bro. You guys sit there and try to make fun of somebody, but the facts are the facts. Kenta, when I told everybody that Baker Mayfield's a good quarterback, they told me I was crazy. They told me he was over. I said, no, he's not. Everyone told me I was crazy. And then, boom. Now this man, Shedur, has 9 of 14, 180 yards passing, 22 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 147.3 pass rating in the first half. Yeah. trying to tell everybody, bro. Like, you can never, the thing is, I'm not persuaded by the crowd. It's part of the reason why a lot of people get at me, right? Because when other people will join up and be like, and be in an echo chamber and be like, no, 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 I go by what I see. I tell you what I see. I'm not moved by because I like this person, I don't like this person. That's what gets me mad about the Lamar stuff. That people be like, oh, you're a Lamar fan. I be looking at people like, and then when he went down, you saw how bad this team when they're begging Lamar to come back, and now they're trying to guilt him into, oh, you quit on the team, Lamar. I'm like, y'all just said that. Y'all just said that. What's it called? He was this, and we can win without him, all that type of stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bruh. People don't understand. Like I the same thing with what's his name, Pickens, and everyone was so happy with the job. I'm like, this is a bad pick. No, Nitro, A+. Every draft they've given the Baltimore Ravens an A+. Every draft. Get out of here, bro. Out of here with that, bro. The junk is crazy, bro. Nitro, what did you say, Nitro? Even on the broadcast, they said that people forget the fact that Joe Burrow carried this team to a Super Bowl over Mahomes. That's right, bro. That's why I don't be listening to them, bro. They go by what they want to believe. And that's what I'm saying. There's so many rough reps for Daniel Falele, and he stays on the field. But because Lamar can't move like he usually can move to make a miss and make something out of nothing, now everyone's saying, instead of blaming it, they're blaming Lamar. That is crazy to me. But that was a bad call. That wasn't on special teams on the kick. That was a bad call on the referees. The center pretty much just fell down, and they gave him the call. All right, we're back.
Over 20 yards in the air, explosive plays. Well, they go out and change up the receiver core a little bit today. Some of the development for the young guys, no. Can bring the old guys in, gets DK one-on-one, and it's working so far.
There's Metcalf in that first half. 4 catches, 92 yards. There's a look at the 2000 Ravens staff. You saw Rex Ryan in there, and then Ray Lewis comes out with the actual Lombardi Trophy from Super Bowl 35.
Boy, D helped change the franchise when they moved here. Pretty good pick right there, Jim.
Meanwhile, here is
best ever, maybe.
Yep, Lamar in that first half, getting the Ravens with that late second quarter touchdown, running it in for his first rushing touchdown since week 1.
And it was huge. They just had to have it. And one of the biggest concerns coming into the game is like, how is Lamar? Can he run? Can he use that skill set that he's always had that hasn't really been shown on the tape when you watch it? And boy, did he show it there. And you can see it on the first play of the game, but he's almost learning himself as it goes. Like, I can trust maybe this hamstring, ankle, all these things, but he's showing it, and that's only going to be used more in the second half. But I thought that drive still went a little bit through Henry.
Another DKB catch, huh?
Henry in that first half, 11 carries for 34 yards.
Oh, my God. I try to tell you this defense ain't it, but everyone's like, no.
He had a couple of quick bursts before TJ was able to stuff him twice.
And the schematic part of that is TJ comes running down the line, but if Lamar can fake it and keep it, you can't keep doing that. And that's what happened as the half ended.
That is so annoying, bro.
Wide and out of bounds.
Two average kicks.
I told you they got to go get pressure, but there's no pressure. There's no nothing. Like, come on now, bro.
Let's go down to Tracy with a report.
Jim, I spoke with Mike Tomlin going into half. He said while there has been a spark offensively, it still remains to be seen what this wide receiver rotation could do. He talked to us about the importance of that third quarter. He said they need to move the ball, keep their foot on the pedal, and they can't let Lamar get out of the pocket like they did at the final drive of that half. Now, some injury updates. Steelers Coverage linebacker Malik Harrison and tight end Darnell Washington are both out with concussions, and I'll get an update on Alex Highsmith as soon as possible.
Okay, Tracy, they're keeping you busy down there on the sideline. All those injury updates. Thank you. 1st and 10. Shorter field.
I see what I'm saying, bro. You know it's only Metcalf. There's no pass rush.
Go long. Rodgers buying time. Now planting and throwing and finding Metcalf at the 30 and down to the Baltimore 18-yard line. A third long completion combo with these two today. This goes for 42 yards.
Well, this is the combination of the defensive line. I think it's a quick throw. So you kind of stop rushing, put your hands up. Aaron does a great job sensing and feeling in the pocket. And then showing off that arm again still, like he did in the first half. But this is supposed to be a quick stick route. And right there, every D lineman jumps up. And then all of a sudden, the patience and the dime. Same as the start in the first quarter.
Metcalf now up to 133 yards on 5 catches.
Yo.
Themselves quickly in the red zone. Over to Freiermuth. Freiermuth with Wiggins holding on before there is some reinforcement. He's got about 3 or 4.
Aaron's trying to talk to guys with a little frustration. He's like, come on, do this. The quarterback at his age knows so much football. Sometimes the young guys, he's like, you got to know this. As we heard him talk last week, the guys need to possibly show up at meetings and know when he's checking, and a guy at that level wants to do everything perfect. Sometimes you got to bring the guys along with you slowly.
He's been
It's
having
sad
meetings
since
over
I was
his
watching
house
this, man.
every week, including
I told you they were gonna, bro. Like I tried to tell y'all, man. When I first called the game, that's what I was trying to tell y'all.
There's Gainwell sliding off a tackle. Wiggins. Boy, gets right around Wiggins. How about that move?
How good is this guy? I'm telling you, each rep, each game that we see him, this is nothing here. You're going to see the penetration get on this side and watch. Oh, nothing there. Keep going back.
Higgins, see, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking. There's no. Higgins is watching this man get the ball. And instead of coming right down and making a play, you wait there to see what he's going to do, and then you get beat around the corner.
Secondary player tackle, and they would be able to outrace him just like that. Pittsburgh doing that to Baltimore.
No mental. I mean, my God, bro.
Gainwell stays in the backfield. And Gainwell has the first down. First and goal to go. Very animated. Aaron Rodgers signaling first down. We were talking to Mike Tomlin about his quarterback just a week ago. What's it been like coaching, first ballot Hall of Famer down the road? He said he's a great teammate. He's got a love affair with the game, and he understands it so well.
Well, you see his passion, right? He'll get frustrated at times, and that's part of having anybody who's played the game this long, because he wants others to kind of catch up there. And then now you're seeing them attack downfield. I really think the organizational decision, bringing in a few guys, it's helped.
First and goal from the 8. On the toss, Warren backed up 2. Ravens were there waiting for him, including Mike Green.
Mike Green did an outstanding job there. He took on the extra tackle in the game, and you're going to see more extra tackles. Spencer Anderson, 74 in the game, than you're used to, because they're without Washington, number 80, their big tight end, who's basically like a tackle, so they're going to have to figure out a new way to run the ball a little bit, which will be more of Gainwell just kind of bouncing outside like he did.
Second and goal, 10 yards out. From the gun, Rodgers down the middle and sails past his receiver, Freiermuth, who was at the 4-yard line.
Well, Rodgers takes a little bit too deep of a drop for this. The ball should have been right there. By the time it gets down in there, Starks is all over it.
Now you got a third and goal, 10 yards out.
You're going to protect the end zone here if you're Baltimore, so you're going to go ahead and allow them to check the ball down underneath you. Don't allow one of the big receivers. You got 2 guys now. MVS out here, DK Metcalf out there. Don't allow them one-on-one outside.
Rodgers looking left, now finding some time, throws at the goal line, incomplete. Gainwell was there, trying to make a diving attempt. And back comes Boswell.
Thank God he missed that.
Aaron trying to extend the play, and he had him.
Nah, listen, this is what I tried to say with Luke.
The ball's tipped. That would have been a touchdown. Van Noy gets his arm on it.
Thank God for Van Noy on that.
Right there. And John Harbaugh, they know this matchup, how important this is.
And how important it was to hold them to nothing more than a field goal.
After the kickoff out of bounds and the big play, yes.
Boswell with the field goal, good.
That was almost blocked.
28 yards. Pittsburgh scores on the opening drive.
Luke has continued to put us in bad field position. In 4 games this year, we needed. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, boy. That's why I try to tell you, this offensive line is a problem. Harbaugh celebrating failure once again. They shouldn't have gotten 3 more points. The drive should have ended with 0. These field goals are adding up. DC. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Best nation, donation. I want to make sure I say this. To be fair, he blocked. That would have been a touchdown. Context, right? That would have been a touchdown. That's why he celebrated. When the ball came out, it was tipped. It was tipped. That was going straight in for a touchdown pass. So thank God, what's his name, came up there and played out and got it. Oh my God, can they actually come back and win? Tell me it's true, please. Bro. Yup. Myles Garrett got 20 sacks. Jesus. Bill's ball good. I still get Myles about to, bro. He going to have 26 sacks by the end of the season, bro. I don't see how he doesn't get 26. And I'm hearing people, they're going at Daniel Falele right now online because they're like, bro, you can't uphold a block at 370 over a guy that's 170. And that's like you're trying to tell, but we had Alejandro Villanueva before, bro. And we're going to run that 3rd and 1. We should run that Jacoby. Pittsburgh, you see?
You've got now the Steelers kicking off at 20-9. Certainly a far greater performance than what we saw last week in Pittsburgh against Buffalo as Mitchell runs it back.
Mitchell, stop running into the teeth of the...
You know, we were there last week. By the end of that game against the Bills, Tony, there were chants about firing Tomlin. They were booing Renegade.
Not sure I love that.
There's so much talk this week about the future with Mike. I just don't see. You got one of the great coaches in a very loyal organization here in Pittsburgh.
You're exactly right. I mean, they haven't fired. They've had 3 coaches since, 1969? So you sit there and you're like, that's not normally on their radar. Now, we do know he's never had a losing season, Jim. But I also sit there and think, you look at it, this fan base is starved for a playoff win. It's just been too many years.
Good run.
For about 6.
As you see, just not that, right?
What happened? Why'd you say, oh no?
Situation after last week's
Is Mitchell down? No!
Height that we've seen in this era. Now, do I think Mike Tomlin's an incredible coach? Yeah, times 10. He is incredible, a leader of men, and there'll be a lot of teams waiting to have his services if they were to...
Mitchell's hurt. Oh, my God.
Let it slowly end would be the only way that would go. But I can promise you, nobody embraces challenges more than Mike Tomlin. He knows the next 5 weeks will define this season and possibly more. So he's ready for that challenge.
There's Mitchell within maybe a yard of a first down.
You gotta remember,
He walked off, okay.
Both these guys, when you're there that long, they both have gone through it a little bit. Harbaugh had a little bit of that talk earlier, right? Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is win. It starts to turn everything around, and these guys have been through it so many times. They know how to get their team ready.
Well, you see.
But you gotta win.
Yep, 18 years for Harbaugh, 19 consecutive years for Tomlin. Andy Reid in his 13th year at Kansas City, as you got a 3rd and 1 and a big one. Mitchell.
Go, Mitch, go! Go, Mitchell, go!
Mitchell. Oh, he got
How,
chased down by
how did Mitchell get caught there, bro?
Blasted. Chase Pierre able to save a touchdown on a 3rd and 1 run. That was
Likely.
one gigantic
Let's
shift
get it.
at the very top of this to open it up.
Ronnie Stanley gets just enough on the edge. And the reason I circled right before, when Mitchell's in the game on 3rd and 1, do you think you're running right in the A-gap? When Derrick Henry's in, he's in the game.
Great block, Likely.
And the fact that Pittsburgh kind of still prepared for
That was an amazing block by Likely, too.
Baltimore and Todd Monken.
Went for 56. Here is Henry straight ahead and tumbles after a yard. How about that 56-yard run by Mitchell, his longest run of the season.
Yeah, Ocho May, right there, does a great job stuffing. These guys have brought it today, but that play, very similar to what we saw on the other side.
Bro, why do
The
these
big
people
play by
keep
DK
spamming,
Metcalf puts you
bro?
right in position now. Score a touchdown. Pittsburgh was held to 3. Baltimore gained some ground with a touchdown.
Timed out with Scotty.
Jackson
You
is
didn't even get a
lined up
chance.
wide here. They're going to snap it wildcat to Henry, who fakes to Jackson and goes up the middle into the arms of T.J. Watt. Now, what a play call there by Todd Monken. And you had all kinds of threats with a possible little shovel pass to Jackson. Henry kept it. They got a 3rd and goal coming up.
Yeah, he's bringing out his stuff right now. You know, the bigger the game gets, the more you're going to bring out stuff you've been practicing for 4 or 5 weeks, but you haven't needed to use it, and all of a sudden you're like, it's time.
Big play call right here. Halfway through quarter 3.
3rd and
4
goal.
yards out.
3rd and goal.
Jackson from the gun. Taken off. Now throws.
Isaiah Likely, let's... Go!
We kept saying, watch Patrick Queen. When Lamar was not able to run, now you've got to allocate resources to a spy. And people haven't had to do that, and Todd Monken and this staff loves it. But that's the difference when you have to account for his legs. Now all of a sudden someone else gets open.
They're not going to go for 2 and try to make up for the loop missed PAT.
Really? Interesting.
They're going to bring Loop out to try it from here, and this time he delivers.
16-20, let's go.
Lamar now has a rush touchdown and a pass touchdown. All set up by the long run by Keaton Mitchell. And then Isaiah Likely pulls it in for the score.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep trying to tell y'all, man, he's him. No, we like Mark, because he made one mistake. Like, bro, and you saw that, and just to let y'all know, the Mitchell run, that block that opened it up was Isaiah Likely. Back-to-back amazing plays. But no, I love Mark. He marks the spot. Out of here, bro. We need a turnover, bro. James Cook fumbled. Oh, that's not good. Man, boy, they're going to want to kill him. But my thing is, like, James Cook has been darn near unstoppable all year this year. So I don't understand why, that people make mistakes at weird times and stuff like that. It happens. Love it. Hate watching the Bills in full force. 1st and 10 pit. That was close to out of bounds again. Hopefully they start putting somebody over and pressing him. DK's a big guy, but you got to press him. You got to stand over those shoulders and then flip your hips. You got it.
Finds it from 7 out.
And all of a sudden you see Queen take that chance to go get him. Lamar was well prepared, used his legs again, and likely with a great route in the back of the end zone.
So again, Lamar had this drought coming in, Tony. He had not had either a rush or a pass touchdown in 3 consecutive games, the longest stretch of his career. Now he's got 1-1 today.
Yeah, we were waiting to see a Lamar that looks more healthy. And by the way, the Steelers have had his number. I keep talking about it, but the last 2 games they went through Derrick Henry, he needs to find his legs. He's never had a scramble for a touchdown against the Steelers. They've always handled that. But now,
that's Warren fielding it in the end zone for a touchback.
Now the division title right now, not necessarily on the line, but very huge to get that 1-game lead, which is really 2, right, with the head-to-head in this game right here. This is the monster drive.
DK Metcalf has had his best game as a Steeler, and it started early. 5 for 133, and 3 of them beyond 20 yards.
He had 3 all year coming into this game. He's got 3 today.
Thank God.
It's a concerted effort. And it helps when he's one-on-one.
Well, again, what you just said, just the threat of somebody on the other side taking some attention away from Metcalf has opened this up for him.
You're exactly right.
Here he is on
If he gets healthy, Funky, it's over.
Get over here and help. They don't want to leave this one-on-one, which means you can run the ball. You can get the ball to other people.
First down, handoff to Warren. Straight ahead for 3.
That's how simple the game can be. Smart.
Update time. What do you got, Adam Shine?
Well, Jim and Tony, look at this. 1st and goal for the Bills. Buffalo trying to take the lead for the first time today. And James Cook fumbles the football. Orrin Burks recovers it. Monster turn of events. 21-18 since the end of the 3rd. Back to you.
Wow, that is a huge turn of events. How about Cincinnati? For 2 straight weeks has someone fumbled going in. Isaiah Likely here Thursday, a week ago. And then now today, James Cook, 2nd and 7. Flags down. As they dump it up on the screen to Warren, 2 yards short of the first.
Yeah, you're right. Thanksgiving. It was a tough loss, and that play was huge in that game. And all these plays matter so much now. This will be a hold on left tackle Pete, 71. But that's the difference in games.
We always let these wide receivers have career games. It's so annoying. Flag on them, yes.
So that's a big one brewing up in Buffalo. The Bills, of course, have beat the Ravens week 1 and the Steelers last week. And now, second penalty of the day called on Pete.
Watch Rodgers, though. He's going to hold the linebackers, hold everyone. He's going to throw this ball over here. No look. Doesn't even look at him. I've always given Mahomes a lot of credit for it. Rodgers right there would have been great, but there's a penalty.
2nd and 17.
Stafford does it too, by the way.
Crowd is stirred.
The defense can get a stop. We should have good field position.
Rodgers zips it back to Metcalf. Well, he's pushed back. Progress to the 25. Starks is the one who brought him down after 12.
And you know why this curl route is open? Because you ran deep earlier in the game, and they can ill afford this right here.
Pete already in fill-in duty for Broderick Jones at left tackle. And there you see Dylan Cook. They just brought him up yesterday off the practice squad.
We need a stop. 3rd and 5. We need a stop. If we get a stop, we can try to go score this. We'll have good field position. And then try to go score again and go up. That's what we need, because we need to go up. We'll be up by 2 if we can score. Because right now it's 16-20. We'll be up by 3, so yeah. Bro, this is ridiculous. Definitely we need to stop. Bro, we need a big stop. You need them to step up and stop them. They got it. Of course they did. Got it. Why would he drop the safety like that so deep? I already know what he probably did. They're making the Steelers look like a Super Bowl team already. It's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. And then they'll be like, oh, you know, that's the way of the game. No, you're doing stupidness.
Dylan Cook has come in for him, Tony, and this is a significant moment.
He's nervous, I can promise you that. Never had a snap before.
Why are y'all so far?
And they're coming right after him.
Still got 10 on the play clock.
They're trying to help him. Good job.
They go empty and they go long, and they've got him. Austin with the catch.
I mean, this is an outstanding route, timing throw on the bottom of your screen, just runs right by him, and the ball's out so early that Awuzie can't make up the ground, just releases outside, and you're not expecting just a go route again.
How much time?
Here's Cook.
Oh my God!
Well, he got chipped by the help on the side, so that always is...
Now the D's gonna give up 30 points to them, bro. Like,
31 yards.
what are you talking about, man?
Calvin Austin, and now to Caleb Johnson.
Yo, if anybody out saying, bro, if anybody tell me this D's playing good, bro, get out of here, bro.
Quan Smith shoots the gap and just comes flying in there.
Anybody tell me I'm gonna be pissed.
Wow. But meanwhile, Rodgers keeps adding to the 20-plus pass plays down the field, and he's over 200 for the game. 235 right now.
This is ridiculous, bro.
That's the area. If you can get one-on-one outside, he can throw the ball, get it off, and you got need receivers to get their eyes back, and he's getting that right now.
4 of those passes he's thrown complete, 20-plus. Help him get to 235. Second and 11. Warren ducks under Buchanan and gets within 4 or 5 of the first. Gilman comes over to help out. Pick up a 7.
And this is what's going to happen. You're going to double team. I just showed you before the snap. You're going to go ahead and double team out there, which leaves one-on-one underneath. And Warren does an excellent job ducking under Buchanan. But now I would use the double team and take the guy inside of him and throw to him. As you see,
Pete heading to the locker room. Got a 3rd down on the way.
Are they going to help him? Are they going to help him this time? You got to remember, he's still out there. He's not Pete.
Field goal from here would demand 56, 57 yards.
It's sad, bro.
Dump it off. Got it. Got the first down with Warren. Warren gonna go untouched. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A play so simple.
A play so simple.
38 yards and a touchdown.
This is an all-out pressure, and there's miscommunication. Watch this. We're going to have two guys go out, and these two are supposed to cover him. You have two wide-open players, and that's literally just miscommunication and getting up on the ball and getting up there quicker, disrupted, and makes a huge dent in Baltimore's chances to win this game.
A complete breakdown. And again, you take a normal dump-off pass untouched. The distance and the extra point, and it's 27-16. Jalen Warren goes in for the score. Aaron and the Steelers up 11.
Bruh, I can't with this, bro. I just, bro, man, this team just be making me mad sometimes, bro. I'm dead serious with you, bro. Like this, it's just nasty. It's just nasty. Real nasty. Like, I'm watching this game and I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Wait, Green should have been in coverage, bro. Mind you, this is the defense that they said is so nice. I can't, bro. Like, bro. This defense is broke back. Bro, I'm tired. Bro. I told y'all, bro. That defense is trash. They're playing against bad teams, and they're like, no, look, they do well. And they won't ever say it. But the defense is trash. Dan Kavir with a $10 donation. Yup. The fact that they can't get stops against this offense is infuriating. The Steelers aren't even good. They're good today. They're good today. Best Nation donation. Shout out to you, bro. Like, they're good today. They're good today. JLM with a $2 donation. Yes, I want to turn them off for the rest of the season, of the year. Yeah, it's harder to watch every week. I'm not going to lie to you, even though I'm keeping the faith as, like, this is just a weird year and anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? I just, man, they make it hard. They really do. And then, then you're going to hear Harbaugh say, oh, this is our type of game. Best Nation donation, JLM. Thank you so much for that $2 donation. And that's why this is frustrating. Because that's exactly, if we come back and win this game, that's exactly what he's going to say.
So when two of them blitz, there's two guys wide open for Pittsburgh. And they just had miscommunication. And I think the speed of getting up there. And you see Freiermuth's like, I had a touchdown. Well, so does Warren.
Yeah, look, either one of them, you hear what they just said? Either one of them would have had a touchdown on that, bro. That's why I can't, bro. I can't with this team, bro.
Freiermuth, you had it too. I'll give you a partial touchdown.
Rodgers up to 280 yards passing. And like Lamar Jackson, he's got a touchdown pass and a touchdown run. Here's Ali at the 30. Got past one player. Gets to the 36.
Oh, finally got to the 36. So that must be nice.
Very building. Next Saturday at 3 Eastern. There's nothing better than a game of honor. The annual meeting between Army and Navy right here inside this stadium. And coverage begins at noon Eastern on CBS Sports Network, and then we'll take you to kickoff here on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. By the way, the head coach of Army is Jeff Monken, who's the cousin of Todd Monken, who's going to send in a play here as they start another drive. But down 11 this time. Hayward's on him. It's away from him and was able to pick up a couple out of it. TJ Watt brought him down.
It's a good job by Lamar Jackson just getting some yards here, but it's just...
What was he looking at?
Reset the pocket, move people over here. You get out there. You see Hayward was just all over it. Still so disruptive. But you see the discipline of this Pittsburgh team? Not just randomly keeping their leverage. TJ Watt, excellent job there. That's why it's always been tough if they can't run the ball downhill like that.
Come on, Lamar. Come on. Oh, Derrick Henry.
With one play here. And Henry is down. The ball is down. He's got about 3-4 yards short of the first.
Yeah, but that's still a big play. Getting into the third.
Told y'all Lamar gonna start running more.
That's manageable 3rd and 3. And right now, the difference in the game in some ways, these 3rd and 3s, Steelers have thrown a few go balls and connected on them.
Yeah, go balls.
Plays.
That somehow they keep getting. Our defense can't stop nothing.
There's his legs. They get to Henry and Jackson. Design play to the 48 of Pittsburgh.
They're starting to realize this is what made them so difficult, because once that happens, you've got to bring more guys down into the box. So he's going to go ahead and fake this ball. Watch Henry move on over. Go ahead and play that. Switch sides so that way you can run this way and I'll go over here. And as soon as TJ Watt comes downhill, like he did in the first half, and they handed it off to make the play, now you keep it. You get to see it as the game goes on.
DeAndre Hopkins, by the way, on that side, threw a nice block. They kept that area open for Jackson to pick up the first down.
Look at that. He's getting faster.
Back to throw. On play action. Got it on. Open man at the 30-yard line.
Nice catch, Bateman.
Man, people are getting open, Tony, just as you suspected. Bateman with the catch that time.
What happens?
I told y'all. What did I tell you about Sanders? Get out of here, bro. No. I need y'all to say, not sure you were right. Forget anything else. Say, nah, you called it, bro. Too many times, bro. My eyes are legit. I know what I see.
1st and 10. Trying to answer right back. We've already had 17 points scored between them in this quarter. Keeping again, same play. And he's got more yardage for 6 or 7.
Look at Likely saying, my bad right there, 80, and it's true. This could have been a monster play. Great play call. Likely's going to come in motion right here and watch him come across. He's got to block the edge, and he just misses. Great job by Porter. Otherwise, that's going to go all the way around the corner for 15 to 25 yards. And he knows,
Jackson was 6 rushes for 36 yards and a touchdown.
Now you start to get man-to-man. Now you can take your shots.
Seconds running down in the 3rd quarter, and there's a big open lane for Henry down to the 15-yard line. Running behind Valele, and they're driving.
I take it back. Just give it to him.
That's working out.
Yeah.
Time and time again. We're heading to the 4th. With the AFC North division lead on the line. Steelers lead it by 11.
Bro. Bills are cooked. Oh, man. Yeah, Bills are cooked. 28-18. I don't see them coming back. Let me go check some of the other games. Seahawks are beating the Falcons 30-9. Man. Bengals scored. Yeah, I already said that. I saw them score. Oh, they scored again? On my thing, it says 28-18. Burrow is 20 of 28 for 187 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Josh Allen is 18 to 23 for 2 touchdowns. Cook is 15 for 73. P. Ryan is 6 of 31. Crazy. Keaton is out. Yup. Vikings are up 31-0 on the Commanders. Commander. Jaden Daniels has been subbed out. Oliver got 2 touchdowns. Hawkinson got 1. Donovan Carter with a $5 donation. Yes! Best Nation donation for that, bro. Shout out to you. It says if they lose today, what's the point of still watching them for the rest of the season? This is a make or break game for them, in my opinion. Because we don't know how the season's going to end. We don't know if Pittsburgh's going to lose all the other games and then we beat them the second time. We don't know if we'll split with them. We don't know. That's why this is imperative. Hopefully we win, though.
We're driving down 11 to start the final quarter. They go back to Henry. Able to get a yard, maybe 2 out of it. And let's go down to Tracy.
Jim, an update on the Steelers' offensive line. Left tackle Andrews Pete is in the locker room being evaluated for a concussion. And Ravens running back Keaton Mitchell, who had that big run to set up that earlier touchdown, is now in the locker room out with a knee injury.
Oh, my goodness. He was huge on that touchdown drive, putting up 56 yards on 1 carry. Baltimore on this drive, Tony, 6 runs, 1 pass.
Well, you see all these guys down here. This is man-to-man right now, which is what they have to do to take away. Now, Derek's not in, but you have the chance to run across the field with these guys.
They fake it to Ali, and they throw it sidearm to him. And Ali's down to the 10. Oh, was he down? I'm not sure he was ever down. They rule him down at the 10.
Down goes Fresh Ali.
That'll be Ali.
No, it is close. I don't know. Was he down?
He's down.
Yep.
Elbows down.
He's down. At least you got the reference.
It's a good one. Thank you. Ankle's a little shaken up.
He has played outstanding as well today.
JLM with a $2 donation. Yes. They playing like this with Hall of Famers. They're sad for real. Bro, this team can sometimes just make me mad, bro. 3rd and 4.
I don't think they understand the rule. They're looking at his legs, right? They don't see his legs go down. They don't understand as soon as that elbow hits and
somebody may have corrected him in the helmet with a little communication because he then gave a thumbs up.
Well, everyone's looking at his knees, right?
Yeah.
That's what everyone's looking at. They're like, look at his knees. What they don't understand is right there, that forearm and elbow, same as the knee.
They do know this. This is a huge 3rd and 4.
Watch the legs.
Here's Jackson. Gets past Queen. Dumps it up.
Bro.
He had the first down, and all he had to do was kiss past Porter for a touchdown. It was there for the taking.
It was.
Bateman and Zay.
Queen's going to come flying in and go right past Ali, so now Lamar has to take a little bit more aggressive approach on the throw, and this has to be caught.
They're going to go field goal here, Tone. They had been 3 for 3 on 3rd down on that drive.
Bro.
Until that dropped opportunity.
For the love of God, play, what's it called, D-Hop? I keep saying that, man.
Andrews likely, but the other guys need to start to step up now.
28.
Yeah, I keep trying to say they're not stepping up. Jeez, man, bro, man, they be making me mad sometimes. I'm so pissed off, man. Like how do you, all these drops? That's what, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Our team doesn't uplift our quarterback. They don't play. It's like if you're not playing outside of your mind, we don't got a chance. It's your fault. Like, that's what I'm talking about. The drops, the bad blocking, all that stuff. It's ridiculous. And we're talking about people that got paid, man. And they do it consistently. Zay Flowers dropping passes. Bateman dropping passes. Mark Andrews dropping passes. But then fans don't want to move on. Yeah. Bateman dropped, Lamar blamed. That's exactly how it's going to go. And that's the sad part about it. I'm not going to him enough. I'm going to Likely. I'm sorry. I'm giving Likely all these targets. I'm giving I'm giving them to Likely. Likely would go so off. Y'all be like, man, Likely's been a thing of this. I gotta try to tell y'all. He's him. And the defense can't stop nothing. They're getting absolutely pile-mongered. No problem. Gregory Turner with a $5 donation. Yes. 21 of the team around Lamar needs to step up. My life is complete. $39 million for Andrews. What he done this game? Nothing.
There, that is a perfect visual for what has been a wacky season all around this league. I mean, just take Pittsburgh. A lot of parity. How dreadful they were a week ago and how good they've been today.
I'm telling y'all,
As Gainwell,
they have one guy that they got to worry about, and somehow they're going to leave him open every time. Instead of saying, yo, we got to stop him. No, we're not going to take him away. Like, get out of here, bro. That's bad, bro. This is why I'm saying they got to, bruh.
the Bengals, okay? And then
Done, bro.
The main national game will be in Denver for Green Bay and the Broncos. It all begins with the NFL today. You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. There's a lot of games on that slate that are worthy of a national exposure next week.
You're not kidding. This one is too right now. For the division lead, the winner today, something big's going on.
74 is eligible.
That was a lot to say. An extra lineman's in the game.
Yeah, Spencer Anderson, 74. He's caught one ball in the year.
Not time for that right here. Time for him to block on the right side. Remember, the tight end, the big tight end, Washington is out, so they got to use this more often.
Got a rookie at running back. They fake it to him, and they go to Metcalf. Metcalf able to wiggle past the first tackle, Green. And we've got another update. Keep them coming, Adam Shine. What do you have this time?
Oh, Jim and Tony, take a look at this. Josh Allen in the snow. 40 yards to the house. That's the longest rushing touchdown of Josh Allen's career since he still has the lead at 28-25, middle of the fourth. Back to you.
Great run.
Yeah, it's the longest run regular season. A 50-yarder in a playoff game against Kansas City. But here we go with a 2nd and 7. Adam, keep it coming, man. That's quite a game up there. Others, too.
Metcalf's off the field. Expect a run here. If they throw it, I'd be shocked.
It's Warren. And that collapses on them quickly. They're going to have a 3rd and 6 coming up, Tony.
Yeah, they were prepared for that. That's why having your personnel on the field, there's so many tells and tendencies. Who's in the game? Where are they aligned? That's all we study all week. Baltimore prepared.
Now, what will Baltimore bring? They have only 19 sacks on the year. That's it. And they don't have any today. And their leading sack artist is Mike Green with only 2.5.
They've already set the most cover zero, which is all out pressures of the season today. And Rodgers has been on fire against it. I don't know. Can you do it again? I expect him to drop out.
Thanks, Joe H.
Toss, Gainwell. Oh, whistle down.
Flag.
Delay of game.
Delay of game. Awful.
Oh, now you got another ball game. Different deal at 3rd and 11.
You spend all week going against that all-up look. 8 men at the line of scrimmage right there. Basically 10 with the press corners. and you have this play that's going to be a quick screen out there. It was a perfectly designed play that was going to get the first down, but there's only so many. I'd come out and give them the same look again, possibly do something different, because they did drop out there. If you're going to double team Metcalf here, watch out for Gainwell going up and breaking out.
Need 11 for a first. They go underneath. Freiermuth is stopped 4 or 5 yards short. They'll have to punt.
The ball was going to go to Freiermuth or Gainwell. Might have given it to the running back, even though I know Freiermuth is good. But Gainwell has the ability to get slippery. He had a little more space.
Lamar got his wish. Give us a stop, he was saying. Get me back on that field. Maybe I can drive down, touchdown, and a 2. The game would be tied.
They were in rhythm on that last drive.
Wester is back.
Bills pick 6.
Of Waitman. He's going to travel to about the 21. Wester going to reverse field. He's tackled at the 33 after a 55-yard punt. Holcomb able to end the return. Lamar back out there. They've scored on their last 3 drives.
It doesn't say he did. If he did, they don't got it up yet. Yup, 63-yard pick. 6. It just came over my thing. Yes. $32-28. Bills. Good. Oh my God. Him with another one. Shadur's cooking, bro. I knew he was going to go off this game too. I knew it. A chance to go up against the first round pick. I thought he was going to be ready. Mine's not on. I'm still on thing, waiting for it to come back on. How serious was the Keaton injury? Probably hamstring. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looked like to me, at least. Dolphins are beating Jets 24-10. Ravens are down 19-27. Buccaneers are down to Saints 17-24. Bengals. They took away the pick? Oh, okay. It's 32-28. Bills over Bengals. 5 minutes left in that game.
This is great snapshot of what it's like in the Steelers-Ravens rivalry. Just watch this play out on that punt.
The physicality, all these years, it's not even over. You don't think they both want it? What's that like to be a gunner in the NFL?
Jackson running down the line, looking long, flinging it.
Nice catch! Go!
Gets on his feet at the 35. And the Steelers defense holds on to it.
Good throw and catch.
35 yards, longest pass play of the game for Baltimore.
This is a great design. He could go here and usually come out, but then he's going to come up the sideline and split the corner and safety and cover 2. What a play design by Todd Monken. So aggressive, and what a throw right there. Great job by Flowers.
4 catches, 81 yards. Got the fullback in, got the handoff. Henry got tripped up. He's down to about the 28. I got another update.
First, thank you, Jacoby, letting me know that, Jacoby.
Oh, Jim and Tony, look at this. Born Saturday in the snow in lovely western New York. How about this? Christian Bedford, pick 6. Buffalo's first lead of the game. 63 yards to the house, 32-28. Bills 5 minutes ago. Back to you.
How about back-to-back weeks with a touchdown for Bedford? Had the scoop and score last week against Pittsburgh, and now Buffalo takes the lead as they go to Henry. And he's going to have about a 3rd and 2 coming up after a 3-yard gain.
You're exactly right. Those plays can determine playoff seedings, getting in, getting out, and right here.
3rd and 2.
Giving it to Henry, 19 carries, 66 yards,
27-19. Come on, guys.
But sometimes this is where you can start to wear teams down. They get a little tired. Do they give it to him again?
What you're saying, it's Henry's time.
I think it's Henry's time.
He wears him down. Here he goes. Oh, they're able to push him back. Looked like he would maybe get that full head of steam going. They got a 4th and 1.
It's just exceptional job by the second level. The linebackers come flowing over. And just great team defense. The collective here. It's not just the individual. It's the collective doing their job over and over. And this is going to be Holcomb hits him in the hole there.
Yep. Well, every analytics would tell you now these days you got to go for it. Instead of a field goal, which could bring it to 5. 4th and 1.
Wow, look at this. No one right behind. Roll out to the left.
They go to Henry, blockers in front, and Derek's got the first down at the 19-yard line.
Nice try, we picked it up.
This is just an incredible play design. I want you to watch the center and the left guard. They're going to say, you guys go inside, we're going to pull. And the left side looked open to me.
I actually think that was a bad play call, honestly, but whatever. Black one, Rob. Hey, let's do it, man. Thanks for becoming part of it. Let's do it, man. Yes. Becoming a Wonder Friend. Thank you, Black Rob. Thank you for coming to member. What do you mean a field goal?
Ali. For just a couple.
5 straight runs to start this drive. Tick, tick, tick. The one guy you don't want if he's fully healthy. We always know Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, right? Burrow's up there, but Lamar Jackson's legs, if they have to go for 2, changes the entire dynamic of what they could run. There's anything possible.
Yeah, undoubtedly, if they scored a touchdown here, they would go for 2 to tie.
And I think that
this little remaining.
You always give him a 2-way go, right?
Yep.
You can run or pass.
Again, Henry gets a breather on a 2nd and 8. Ali in the backfield picks up a blitzer. Jackson in trouble, able to get the incompletion out of it anyway, as Patrick Queen crashed into his old Raven teammate.
Well, you're going to see the pressure. Watch Queen right here. He's going to slash time this pressure perfectly. And Lamar does an outstanding job, risky, but getting that ball out and keeping them with a chance now on a 3rd and semi-manageable. Otherwise, it would have been basically over.
3rd and 8. Andrews lined up at the right side.
They're coming after him.
Jackson backpedaling, in trouble, and again, incomplete in the area of Andrews. And now you got 4th and 8. From this far out, they're going to go field goal.
This is the only route he could have had right there. But do you want to throw that? It's probably going to be tackled short. So at that point, he looks, decides, everyone else covered. It's a coverage sack right there. And that's the man coverage. Pittsburgh has started to play a lot more of as the season's going on. That's helped.
Can't quarrel with the decision here on 4th and 8.
Got to kick it.
You got to kick it. Got a chance to bring it down to 5. It's going to be 36 yards for Luke. And the kick is good. With 7:10 to go.
You can hear it in the stands.
Yeah, it's not second-guessing decision.
No,
that's
27-22, man. Oh, my God.
CBS begins with 60 minutes and a wide-ranging interview with Marjorie.
Man, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bruh. Bills got back the ball, too. Yes. Burrow's thrown 2 interceptions.
The Steelers, they make it difficult in some ways when they want to bring it.
2 more stops. Come on, team. No go balls. You take those away, you got a shot.
And try and ensure that that doesn't happen again, even though they've been able to run the ball pretty good. But to me, it's just the explosiveness on the outside. You saw the big play by Flowers to get the drive going. But to me, they need that second guy, right? That second guy in those man-to-man situations. Everyone was covered. That's a covered sack. Someone's got to show. We were talking about that with the Steelers, going into this game, and they went out and tried to find a couple guys. We'll see how that plays out.
There's Luke. Booting it to about the 14.
Why is he booting it to the 14?
Makes him dangerous.
Now they get it to the 40.
Coming up for Pittsburgh. 41-yard line. 28-yard return.
Interception! Yeah! Yes! Who picked up the ball? Let me know. Tell me why.
There you see again.
Tell me why. Robbie Payne with a $2 donation. Yes, another Rivalry Ravens game where we got the ball back. Thank God. Let's go. Let's go.
MVP for a game to take the division lead in December. He's done it so far.
Yes.
He's got to do it again.
Best nation donation, bro.
First down. Dumps it off. Never had a clean handle on that football, it felt like, in the area of Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, you saw.
Let's go get this touchdown, guys. We'll get this touchdown. Come on. Shimon.
But it's a bad throw for Rodgers here. Watch. He just loses the ball a little bit, trying to get it. By the time he does, it's not good enough, and that could have been an easy 5 yards. He wants that one back.
Bills. It says Bills scored again.
Gotta be a run here. Oh boy.
Went up top. Batted down. Balls in the air. And Rodgers was fighting for it. He's got the Raven defender who comes up with it. Baltimore.
Yes!
Ball was deflected by Okoye. Ball came right back in the direction of Rodgers. And it was a jump ball at that point.
Wow.
And
there are plays in this rivalry, this storied rivalry, that have made the difference in monster games. And if
What do you mean Nitro? Roger never had clear possession.
Roger tries to tip it back to himself. Should have let that one go. Oh. And with a broken wrist, still tries to. Oh, he might be down.
yeah, Buchanan was the one he was battling with, who they say was the one in the end who caught the football.
Yeah, but if Rodgers is down right there, if he still has possession, his knee's on the ground.
He is on the ground.
Out. But this won't be challengeable. This will, with the turnover, it'll just go right to New York and the referees. Let's see.
Both of them got their hands on it. They're fighting for it.
That is close.
I think he might have done it.
That's a pick, bro. That's a pick. That's a pick.
The effort with a broken
That's a
wrist.
pick. That's ours. Get out of here, bro. And they keep screwing us. The Bills are up 39-28 on the Bengals.
Look at Buchanan.
I know he's trying.
3 minutes left in the game.
Right there. That knee is downish.
Yeah, the left knee's down.
There. I mean, I think I don't see a view that tells me that he's not down. Ty goes to the runner. If it is that way, let's see right here. This is the view. Right there.
Both of their hands are on the ball.
That's the most definitive replay we have. That's the best angle. Let's try this one on for size.
How the heck? Listen, bro. They gonna make me sit myself, bro. like send myself, bro. Like they're making me mad, bro. And he's sitting in there advocating for them.
He still has the ball in his hands right there.
Out of here,
It
bro.
looks like the left knee is down, so that is going to be Pittsburgh's ball unless something that we're not seeing happens, but I think we got great views there.
All right, Gene, we've looked at this several times.
Bro, that's an interception, bro.
Yeah, Jim, I'm going with what Tony just said. I thought Aaron Rodgers had secure possession or control of that football when the left knee is down. We know at that point he's down by contact, and that play would become dead immediately. Really great look here, but I think he's securing that left knee. At that point, I think we're finished with that. He's down.
Bro.
It's so close. Let's see the announcement, though. Are we really going to do this? Yeah, we are. Okay. All right. I trust you guys. Here we go.
After review, Pittsburgh was down by contact with possession of the ball.
Harbaugh saying that's wrong. That's wrong.
It was so close.
It's not close. Yo, listen, bro. Don't let me send
Great
myself,
job
bro.
by our team getting all these views here, but I see two hands by Buchanan. You got Rodgers, but the only reason is the tie goes to the offense. Both guys had it.
Wow. So it's Pittsburgh's ball at the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 19.
Longmire, what up, what up, what up?
You know, they know what's at stake. I'd be shocked if they don't make them check it down in this area and rally tackle. Get depth, get depth, get depth, get depth, and then rally underneath with some blocking scheme that'll be a screen in the middle.
Fakes the screen. Now comes back to it to Gainwell. Ravens are waiting. Ravens have it. Queen decks him after a pickup of 4 or 5. So that previous play, which goes down in the books, is a reception by Rodgers. But eyes the Ravens on that overturn, a chance to have the football near the 30. They'll receive it now on a punt. Trying to drive to take the lead.
Can't remember the last time he's had to fight for a ball and a division
I'm
title
telling you,
at the
that
same
man
time.
runs. I don't like when he's ever doing. He hates the Ravens. He hates Lamar. You can tell by the way he goes.
Punt to the 17. Wester, after a 47-yard boot, tackled down at the 21. Skoranek in on that tackle.
Well, they've opened up the playbook here. Here's the zone read, and he keeps it. And then the really cool downfield passing concept. I'm going to run this out, cut, nope. And they roll Lamar out to reset the pocket and got them in position to go down and kick that field goal. We'll see if this continues.
Well, he's got 5:41, as he told us himself. This is a playoff game. So
That's how they always do.
Now you got a chance to drive 78 yards to take the lead.
Love these opportunities.
Henry starts the drive.
Go, Henry, go.
Going out to the 43-yard line.
Yes. Great, great run.
Remember earlier when we said, just watch right here, this line. They're going to go ahead and wash this down inside, and then Henry's going to go ahead and cut right back. And once he gets his shoulders downhill, it's a good wrap-up tackle, but that's a byproduct of them sticking with the run today. 22 carries, now it's up to 90 yards. Got to keep giving it to him.
And as a team, Baltimore, 205 yards on the ground.
They have, and it's been dirty and tough, but the dam breaks at some point if you keep doing it.
This is after, of course, Buffalo went 249 last week. Henry again. He's getting pretty easily past the line of scrimmage. That goes for another 5. He's moving in on 100.
Same play, just turned it around to the opposite side. And he needs a break right here, which is like ding, ding, ding for Pittsburgh. Now, I do think they're going to come back and run the ball again here.
If they do, they have Ali in the game at running back. 2nd and 5. Decide to go up top. Able to elude one sack. Now gets rid of it in the area of Ricard. They almost got to him. TJ Watt, one of those in the backfield.
The only route that's going to be open is right here. He should have gone to this early. It's a soft zone right there. Get your 8 to 10 yards. Everyone else is covered. He's going to try and extend the play. TJ Watt's really good. Hard to get around him. Yeah, 2 hands, 4 hands on him.
I swear I hate Falele, bro.
Incredible effort by Watt. Should have ran the ball in that last one to throw it to the flat, the running back.
3rd and 5 now. Is it Andrews' time? Hasn't caught a ball yet.
You're right.
No, he's going deep. On the sideline, Hopkins out of bounds.
And he caught it.
Low percentage throw on 3rd and 5. Pierre on the coverage.
Well, you said it was Andrews' time. He decides to take the shot outside. We're saying he needs some, but watch this right here. It's 3rd and 5. Boom, there's no one inside. That's a catch, 7 to 10 yards. But Lamar decides to take the shot outside. You're picking the man-to-man guy, and he goes to Hopkins. He wants that one back.
You got Patrick Queen in agony on the field. Remember, he was hurt last week in the game against Buffalo. It was a hip injury, and he did everything he could. He was not going to miss this rematch against his old team.
Wayne and Smith have played great today.
New CBS Thursday. Nobody ever said.
Offense on the field. Henry, oh man. We got it. Good. We got it. Let's go. Come on. Milk down this clock. It's 4:14. Cincinnati scored again. Cincinnati scored again. Keep trying to tell everybody Lamar's never been the problem. Lamar's just trying his best out there, man. He's not the problem. He's not even close to being the problem.
Man, it's at the ball is at the 46. Your own 46.
I think there's multiple things. One, you can try and draw them off sides. The 5-yard penalty does not hurt you. So don't waste your time out. So you can take the penalty and punt, because the punt's going to be basically the same spot. The other part is, I don't mind going for it here either, Jim. Seriously. Try and draw them off sides, but if I go for it, it's okay, because if you hold them to a field goal, you're still down 1 score.
They're going for it, all right. Here's the throw. He's got Flowers, and he's got the first down with Ramsey on the coverage.
Oh.
The guts. The cojones right here to come up here to do this. And by the way, they read it. Guy blitzes off the slot. You throw it right to where he comes from. And the effort by Flowers. But to me, if you get the look you like, try and draw him off sides. But I don't mind going for that because you can still hold him. That was really smart.
Huge gamble that pays off for Coach Harbaugh with 4:15 to go. Dump it off. Oh, a little short of Henry. Short-armed it.
This was going to be a monster big play. You're going to see the pressure come in. Everyone's going to blitz. And here comes Henry out the backfield right there. No one's going to tackle him for at least another 20 because Echols' back was turned. If this ball could have got a little bit further, that's at least a 20-yard play. And who knows when Derrick Henry gets going.
2nd and 10. Now they go to Henry with a handoff, and he's dumped right away by Highsmith. Just one. Now you got a 3rd and long.
Big time
It's
play.
time,
Yeah, big time play. By the way, some of these decisions you got to decide: is he going to keep it or not? And your gut tells you, like, it looks like this, you got to go with it, and that worked out there. Big third down right now.
39.
3rd and 9, it is.
Under 4. In a rivalry that is fantastic.
39.
From the gun down the middle, he's got him. It's Flowers, turning the corner on Ramsey.
That's face mask. No face mask?
Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers coming up big on 4th down and then 3rd down.
This is a great play design, and Flowers comes out and uses his skill set. But truly, it's a bunch formation, 3-on-3. The one thing you got to
What do you mean they took it away?
3 guys go outside, and you let Flowers come inside. Lamar recognizes it right away. Big time
Bro.
for Baltimore.
Now inside 3 minutes to go, and a 1st down at the 13. Fake to Henry on 1st down. Go to the end zone. They've got a touchdown. Ball's knocked out, but he had it long enough. Likely makes the catch.
What a route by Lively. But this is Lamar at MVP level. He resets in the pocket, and let's make sure. 1, 2. That will stand. That is definitely a touchdown.
That's a touch. Hey, yo! Bro, how is that not a touchdown? Bro, nah, bro. I'm tired of the cheating, man. Bro.
For a flicker of a second,
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm tired of it, bro.
enough of this losing the football around the goal line.
Nah, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. Nah. That's cheating now, bro. The intercept, they talking about, oh, that's an interception on Lamar. That or a fumble on Lamar when he threw it down on the ground. They ain't talking about, oh, nah, that's not a catch. Nah, bro. And they already called?
We couldn't hear Alex Moore.
Did he say complete, or we're reviewing it? Slightly different comments.
Gene Steratore, what is going on here?
Even though we're in the end zone, fellas, remember, in order for this to be a completed catch, he must complete all 3 elements of the catch.
He did. He took 3 steps.
We saw 2 feet down. Great look here. Possession.
1,
2 feet, but
2.
he has to have the time to make a football move or a football move. It's that element right there that they are rolling.
Bro.
Incredible. Great job, Gene, but wow. It is another nightmare for Likely. And the Ravens recover from that. What they thought was the lead.
Oh, I did too. Like that.
That's cheating, man.
Coming over to Henry. Able to get.
That's cheating, bro. Lamar, run this in, please.
First. That was Peppers, one of those who hit him.
The timeout situation becomes important now. My guess is Pittsburgh took one right here. I doubt Baltimore would.
They had a bad call on the thing. Then that's a bad call too. This is ridiculous.
The Steelers confirmed. Just a reminder, after the game, the State Farm post-game show with all the important stories from
This is cheating, bro.
is coming.
This is cheating, bro. Like they're legitimately cheating. They're getting crazy calls after crazy call, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna give it to Pittsburgh. Nah, bro. Y'all need to start getting punched in the face. That's a catch.
And I mean, it's already I don't know. To me, that seemed like a touchdown. Just the 2, you're keeping the ball out. Now watching real time, because it's replay, it's like could show things. Boom.
I agree, Tony. Looked like a touchdown to me.
Great job showing it real time to you guys there, guys.
3rd and 2. How about this? Patrick Queen has come out. What a battler.
He's back on the field.
I told y'all, but you like Mark. Done, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. It is what it is, bro.
You're going to scrape over and take Lamar. You could throw a ball quickly.
They go to Lamar. They got a flag down as he is dropped for a loss of 2 or 3. Were they offsides?
Didn't look like it.
Illegal formation. Offense number 72 is on the end of the line. Offense decline. 4th down.
Oh, boy, now that play.
Remember, y'all wanted Mark Andrews. Great signing. Want to hear it, bro.
And by the way, you got 4th and 5. You can pick up the first down at 2-yard line.
Wow. It was really 42 there. They had nobody on the ball on the top side. But
so here you go.
the legs.
4th and 5. He's already scored once by running. Looking, dancing, looking, throws, incomplete at the goal line. He tried to get it to Andrews, and the Steelers defense makes the play.
Wow, these plays are so huge. Baltimore scored. They said no touchdown, brought it back. Then it comes to 4th down. They spy with Cam Hayward.
Look how back Hayward. Here's the throw.
Bro, nah, bro.
Gosh,
And
this
Queen
is
was
so
on the
close.
coverage.
Queen again. What a game.
How about
This
Queen?
man.
Laid out on the sideline about 4 minutes ago in real time.
You said he came back in. How huge.
It's not over. Ravens have 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning.
I promise you, if that was Pittsburgh, that's a touchdown.
Yesterday, that was close.
It's one of the best games. Queen's had some great games over his career. This one's way up there.
But just his leadership by staying out there, what he's showing his teammates.
A lot of time left. Baltimore. Pittsburgh needs 2 first downs. Definitely one to end it, depending on what down and distance it was.
Handoff to Warren. That's clogged up for no gain. Timeout right away by Baltimore. We'd like to welcome several audiences that are just joining us for what has turned out to be.
That's a touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
That's a touchdown. He took 2, 1, 2, and then took a third. And then he knocked it. That's a touchdown. That's never not been a touchdown. Bro, listen, I'm getting mad, bro. That was a touchdown, bro. This is ridiculous.
They had just gone in front on a touchdown pass. It appeared for a minute to Isaiah Likely, but once it was looked at a little closer after inspection, they took it away.
Yeah, and it was hard because we couldn't hear the ref's mic wasn't on, so we're like, wait, are you reviewing it? Is it a touchdown? They came back, it wasn't, and then they stopped him on a 4th down. And the biggest thing Baltimore's got going in the second half for the new viewers, Pittsburgh came out throwing the ball down the field as aggressive as we've seen them all year, and it's worked. But right now they need a first down if they're going to close this out and not give it back to Lamar.
2nd and 9. Here's the toss to Warren. And again, they're on him quickly. He's able to actually twist around for an extra yard or 2. And another timeout called by the Ravens at 2:11. Again, some of you saw the Miami and Jets game.
This is the touchdown that they took away.
Boy, that's close. Likely, who dropped the football, had it knocked out of his hands at the goal line on Thanksgiving night as he was going in from some 40 yards out. This time, had a chance to put the Ravens in front, has the ball knocked out of his hands. He'd already caught 1 touchdown in this game. This was last week. Here's the play. What a mess that was. Now you got a question. We got a 3rd down coming up, Tony. Do they throw it here on 3rd and 7?
Yes. Like, what are you saving? 11 seconds? 6 seconds, actually, after the play? You do whatever gives you a chance. And they're going to press up here. Off coverage, you get one-on-one. I think I would look at Metcalf in the slot quickly. Some slant, quick.
Looking his way. Incomplete. Humphrey on the coverage. Pass was intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
This is cheating, bro. This game, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is straight cheating, bro. And the bad part about it is that
Steelers here. This is a great design. Put everyone up in there, run out, and Humphrey was sitting there waiting for it. It looks just like man-to-man coverage, and you're going to get that play easily. Good design.
They need a big punt from Waitman. Low snap, does a good job fielding it. Sends a spiral to Wester, has to backpedal to the 37. Pauses for a moment. and tries to spin out of the first hit. They will commence this drive, a potential game-winning drive.
For the division lead.
For the division lead at their own 43 after a 52-yard punt. We're at the 2-minute warning, as we said. Steelers and Ravens, they know how to play it down to the wire.
This is ridiculous, bro. Like, this is so ridiculous. Like, bro, everyone keeps saying that's unlikely, bro. That's a touchdown. That is a, like, bro, I'm not even going to ask you guys. That is a touchdown. But you know how much times that happens on that stuff? That's a touchdown, bro.
That's big.
And then they called a hold on it.
Queen and company, hoping to make it.
Bro, these referees are tripping, bro. They trying to make sure that they can come, bro.
We're following developing deals at Old Navy.
They are cheating. Straight cheating. Zachary with a $5 donation. Max Rodriguez on most people likely being a liability, bro. Likes to hold the ball out in the open, zero ball handling. Listen, I get that y'all want to be hard on him, but that's a touchdown. 10 out of 10 times if that's any other team. Best Nation donation to you too. That's a touchdown. Matter of fact, one of the touchdowns that happened to us was worse. The guy caught it, got 2 in, and then it was punted out, and they said, touchdown. This year. Man took 3 steps, and then they got punted out. It's a touchdown. Once the ball breaks the plane, it's a touchdown. First and 20. Bro, I can't take this, bro. Flags and everything. These referees have ruined the game, bro. Ruined the game. Ruined the game.
That holding call on the Ravens during the return cost them 18 yards from the point of the infraction. Want to welcome the audience. Just saw Jacksonville take the outright lead in the AFC South with its 36-19 win of the Colts. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson here in Baltimore. Coming down to the wire here. Ravens down 5, first and 10, inside 2 minutes. Pass incomplete, looking for Ali. By the way, we got a flag on that play. And it looks like it's going against the Ravens.
Offense number 72, 2-yard penalty, first down.
By the way, the latest up to the minute AFC playoff picture. There you see Jacksonville at 9-4. Indianapolis now reeling, plus losing its quarterback today. Buffalo at 9-4. Bounces back to beat Cincinnati. It probably ends, and he talk about the Bengals making the miracle comeback in the AFC North.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And those Chiefs fans out there, they're back in it a little bit more now, too, with what's happening with Indianapolis all of a sudden.
First and 20. All kinds of time. Ends up dumping it off to Ali, who cannot get around Wilson.
Big-time tackle by Wilson right there.
Just a gain of 6.
He's in on most of the passing down situations. They'll bring in Holcomb. Harrison's out. Got injured earlier. We hope he's okay. Monster play coming up right now. Everyone. Clock's a ticking.
Second and 14. They rush 4. And again, they go underneath. Flowers.
Look at the rally tackling.
All of us, including Queen again. Queen comes in to help with Pierre on that tackle. That's 3rd and long.
Right now, the pressure's just got enough where he's got to check it down. You don't have to get it right here if you're Lamar. This is not great, though. Only one timeout. Touchdown, a lot of yards.
3rd and 11.
And the clock running. Under a minute. Lamar decides to take off, and he's 2 yards short of the first. They better hurry up.
I would use it.
Yep, they do.
Going to take too long to get back up and snap that. Would have taken him almost to 30, probably 35 at least.
Again, the State Farm post-game show is coming up immediately after this. A review of all the scores from the 1 o'clock window. Seattle impressive again today. Jacksonville as well. New Orleans puts a big damper in Tampa's hopes. And Miami has now won 4 straight. All the scores and stories, and as we mentioned, perhaps the biggest of all, that you'll be hearing more about Buffalo's win in the snow against Cincinnati. They got 4th and 2 coming out of this timeout.
Okay, so this is huge. This is a big-time decision because we talked through these plays, but the defense, you can end the game right here if you want to be a little bit aggressive. But to me, you cannot give up the big play. If they get the first down, so be it. Continue to play what you've done. Rally tackle for 5 to 7 yards to the running back. Make them go the length of the field. They need the touchdown. They're out of timeouts. Don't get up there and allow a big play possibility by your alignment.
4th and 2 and out of timeouts from the 34.
These areas right here.
Ali is the running back.
4th and 2.
Protect. Lamar in trouble. Has to get rid of it. Finds Likely, who secures it with 2 hands, and they got a first down with the clock running.
He found the area right there. Both sides. Same thing. Clock it.
Yep. So they survive a 1st and 20 after the penalty on the first snap of this drive. And they got 30 seconds left, needing to go the distance.
And give Pittsburgh credit there. They aligned like, oh, we could be aggressive here, but they're going to actually get out. And Lamar almost got hit, does his Lamar magic, and extends the play just enough to get it to Likely. But now you've got to get out of bounds, and you need chunk plays. It's okay if you throw it in the field, but you got to get up and clock it very quickly and have 2 chances at it.
From the 42. 58 yards from the dream comeback. Here's Jackson. Zips it.
There you go.
Exit. It's Kohler with the catch.
Now clock it. Get up, clock it. Hurry up. Everyone get on the ball. You don't need to be in a perfect formation. Just get set.
Here we go with 16 seconds and at the 39-yard line. Tony, now they have
a chance.
Whatever they want to do. They got a chance. They can take a shot or 2.
Yes. To me, though, you can do the same thing, and this is an incredible throw. And a great job getting up and extending and getting yards. At 16 seconds right here, you cannot extend this play, run around, and then throw it in bounds. This ball has to get out of bounds, or it's a similar thing as the last play, and you got to get up and spike it and give yourself a chance from the 25.
A 19-yard pass play, giving them life. A timeout call by Pittsburgh.
Timeout of the half, Pittsburgh.
Whew. Man, we've seen this so many times. The 39th edition of Harbaugh versus Tomlin. Talking to John this week, he says this season, they started 1-5. Now they've gone 5-1 after that. It's a third, and a third. And this is where it counts. This is when you define the season, this last third. Plus, they get guys coming back, a couple of defenders coming back if they can survive this. They got Washington coming back,
Duggar,
Robinson.
Or for Pittsburgh, yeah, for Baltimore. So I will say this right here. Do you take away the sideline? Because if they give you the sideline and they protect deep shots, Jim, I could throw the ball 3 times for 8-yard outcuts, 5 to 8 yards. Boom, boom. And then the third time, possibly you take the shot to the end zone or not. 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
How do we lose that, bro?
Big decision here for Pittsburgh.
How?
16 seconds to go. Devoid of timeouts. Stacking receivers on the left side.
Not sure I love the fullback down here, but they're going to block it up.
Jackson sliding, rolling, throwing. He'll take a little bit of it. You got Andrews for about 9 and out of bounds at 9 seconds.
Yes, but I thought you could have had that with just a simple out cut, which would have taken it down to about 12 seconds or 11.
Football now placed at the 30-yard line.
I would do the same thing again, not necessarily that version of it. But if they give you the stuff out of bounds, you take it. Get the 8-yard and then take your crack to the end zone.
Anything that happens in the middle of the field with a tackle, the game would be over.
Saying get back, get back, get back, get back.
Here you
Take
go.
the out cut right away. They're taking
7 seconds, they're running after him, and they get to him. They end the game with a sack. Highsmith ends it.
Highsmith, who played outstanding all day. Hayward right in there on him. Big time win for Pittsburgh. Lamar has to throw that ball away right there. Just throw it to the sideline. What a game.
Wow, the defense comes through.
I want you to watch Hayward come through the middle right here free. Uh-oh, and now Highsmith, he thinks he's only worried about Hayward. But the fact that Lamar got so deep, it allowed Highsmith to catch the edge. And right there, he wants to throw that away. He should have. What a game. Everyone's going to be talking about that likely touchdown.
The Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Yeah,
award
they had to cheat, and this is why so many people, you know, the NFL and all these stuff, it's starting to be like, yo, it's looking like gambling's on this, because there's no way you can say that that's not a touchdown. There's no way. That's a touchdown. And then you're like, nah, we don't want to, after the stuff that you call, and then you call it, that's not an interception on Aaron Rodgers. That would have gave us a short field. Then you called the bad play that allowed them to score when nobody touched the bro. This is just ridiculous. This is one of those games where we got really screwed by the refs. I mean, royally screwed by the refs. I'm done. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, to be screwed this way. And that's what I'm saying, bro. This is ridiculous. Remember the call on the line when they call, oh, that's a thing to the center, right? That was a bad call. Then we got the interception on Aaron Rodgers. They didn't give us that call. Because that would have been a turnover right there. There's no kicking it down the field. We're right there. And then you call back the touchdown. Vicky Allen with a $5 donation. Thank you so much for that, Miss Vicky. Thank you. Yes. Listen, this is why I be talking about the people, man. These referees, bro, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we sent it to New York. No, you didn't. Get out of here. You sent it to Vegas. That's what happened. Like, bro, man, that's ridiculous, man. For that to happen like that's just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Whatever, man. That's watching this game. I'm just done. Y'all got it. I mean, multiple bad calls in this game. And then to make it worse, we were being held all game long. Derek with a $2 donation. Yes. Oh, yeah, he really earned it. Drop touchdowns and all. He earned it. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Earned it so well, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Best Nation donation. That's like you trying to tell everybody. And they love them some Mark Andrews, bro. How many drops he had this game? Anytime it gets cold, he can't catch. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm so tired of it. So tired of it. Yeah, okay, fine. Everyone's going to say, well, you should have hang on to it. Bro, that is a touchdown. And we're going to see the same thing, and everyone's going to be like, but you go against the Red. Yeah, oops. Later on, they're going to come out and be like, that was a touchdown, guys. Sorry, it is what it is. Telling y'all, they're going to come out and be like, that was a touchdown. It's going to come out later. I'm dead serious. I'm done. But, guys, look, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. You know what I'm saying? It is what we got screwed by the refs big time this game. Huge time this game. And the offensive line is still an absolute disgrace on all sides. You know what I'm saying? All of them get blown up. All of them get beat. They are trash. TD Ressi with a successful hate watch along. $2 donation. Thank you so much for that. Best Nation donation. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Man, this team, bro. These referees were terrible. I mean, bad call after bad call after bad call. And they're like, hey, you want to see us make another bad call? We got you. Oh, Lil Bink, I'm going to be real with you. You're going to come here and blame Lamar? Oh, yeah. You ain't going to come here and do that. Bye. And that's what this is. Just taking off. They've taken away so many touchdowns from the Ravens. It's, in the last 4 weeks, it's been ridiculous. Ridiculous. But guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go spend the time with the family. You have a wonderful evening. God bless to everyone. I hope you have a great Sunday. I'm not even gonna do no more for the day. I'll go live tomorrow morning on the Wunderkind Morning Show. Y'all know what it is. The Wunderkind Morning Show. We will be live tomorrow morning, and we will be talking about this, and multiple videos will be coming out. Yeah. I'm done. Like, man, I'm not done with anything can happen. Yeah, exactly. Likely didn't have possession, but Rodgers did. Thank you, Zelly. Thank you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But I'm out of here, guys. Have a blessed day. Happy Sundays, guys. Peace. We are out of here. Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.